pension funds, institutions are musika kemu. Emra ne yawo abemu no. Se Nyankopon ye adom de eba abemu a. Bibia akemu no. Monsa ebeka. And what say obia de ni sika ma aban na ni sika no ye den ebekam. Ye ba be ye campaign e hote. MPP we adwuma ye. Ye hye ne mani bi was e wa aban mu ye ntimi anwie. And what say aban bia etena ho ema sebe. Onipa de ni sika ema aban na ebeduru mi bi no aban ebeti ni sika no so. MPP
of course. Enyo nipa ho den. Enyo nipa ho den. Ho den ntumi nye. Ne ekosoe we yabrabo mu o. De ehunu we yabrabo mu o. Enyo metuto so ye e de maye. Of course. Ehunu nsachira ye e we yabrabo mu. Ehunu sunsun ye e we asetene mu. Ehunu mpeja enkanko. Ehunu enumunyam favor. Who adom his message. From January up to December 9th, and then our Reshemu said December 31st. Next year 2026. The strength of a man does not come from his physical capability, but from an indomitable war. Onipa ho de mfre no efri tumi ka sie bi abasaka sie bi sabasa no me bon samrane se tienie ba oyo twede amponya nkropon basayi adomoto bonsu tonso bonsu akrobet nyankropon ben twere bo an ho bo ntudodo kantankantamanto kodua bakankam anya fani sisi no muduro danso wo hinta murukumechi akrobet nyankropon ayebu afo ebidi bu anyansa bu akonyansa ahye ne ma wana tukru ne kra nwoma so ono ena ye ehuna bobiri ehuna ne abobiri ono na yo tukwatwere ono na se tututu ani akwatwere no wana ye ehinta hunu ye hinta na ohunu oni pantumi fa biribi hinta nyankropon no sanse wana boss ne asase ne mu nuoma na tumi ahodo a ye fise watching subisa ama ye onipa dasani ebinom no satumi ne nyankropon anye som no wana boy intidie na wo obetumi ede abono so live ede no betumi de ablefo no there's nothing betumi de ablefo nyankropon wadi am bi kura nda no pay ene de wo so kura nya yaro same obi a wo fia bi akura bi ano nyankropon no Allahu Akbar. God is great. But as I pray, good morning. We are switching to the brighter side of life this Tuesday morning. Some 20 minutes past the hour 6. And Ebenada. Ebenada papa. And you know, your tears in Ghana mu. Ya kwa kwa shen sema hu de twego e wo man Ghana mu e poye atoetifina na avo obuwa be bia e beko bia no nse me fro epie dia brawo and you know manase so video no for the to Western Diamond TV on your multi TV decoder. Yamisha Western in the morning is the program and pay and Ebenada de so de baba somo text message in here me pa Farfa 0248 071174. It is blinking 0248 071174. And your text line Farfa WhatsApp 0248 071174. And it's your WhatsApp line obet me do message dia Farfa. But I see midi Edward Ramaba AS enter the radio PRO and a penye uramwe na yankomra sisia na yambrambe di enkomo. Good morning.
One to me 101.3 Yamin Sawo.
2320 our muka wa debt exchange no hono. Ye baba ye campaign e hote MPP we adwuma ye ye hye ne mani bi was e wa ban mu ye ntimi anwie. And what say aban bia etena ho ema sebe onipa de ni sika ema aban na ebeduru mi bi no aban ebeti ni sika no so MPP ba Saa nipa 2,320 a omo ka wo debt exchange ne ho no. E car mo boy ye for mrentintin a ye beba power no. MPP a mimi jidi se medano no. Sika bia akokem no. Dr. Brian Champion ba be di o mampeni no. Obetua musika aba mo. Pension funds. Institutions are musika kemu. Emra ne ye wo aban mu no. Se nyankopon ye adom de ye ba aban mu a. Bibia akemu no. Monsa ebeka. And what's that obia di ni sika ma aban na ni sika no ye den ebekem.
Na uhwe party a media ejuma me ye wo party mu me by the last 16 years me de me ho abo afore ama party 208 na me wo Bank of Ghana na me ye omo penny governor no abedi chiri penny no abedi chiri deputy governor of Bank of Ghana ena na Akufo-Addo be frame me o se mimbe ye na abedi chiri Samre no na president Akufo ebedi 8 years na nipa bebre cast chire me say mama njai me ejuma no na membe ye running mate o say no party are breaking 8 no enti me ba ye ndi nkunim but me kan chire o mo say president Akufo ena appointing me deputy governor enti MPP here say me ba abeboa na yenya letimi din kunima mentimi nkase member enti me resigning me job e wo Bank of Ghana e be ye running mate
of course onipa nyo bia e wo Nyankopon enimu na so onipa yo bi e wo Nyankopon enimu onipa twene kyene se onye obia Onyankopon enimu na ze Nyankopon no obo so ne asase no a obo mu nyome na no so hwe e na obo onipa e wo nisune ne saso enti no yemfa hye etrim se yenso yesombo e wo Awurade enim an yesombo e wo Awurade enim anpai the morning motivational pearl MMP menche wo so yedi nkomotiawa na ehwe esuro aya na ebo nimpa fear and anxiety so ni ebo nimpa anopa ni me no ka ewo me MMP morning motivational pearl so ne say fear not for he is with you. Okay, in Psalm 23 verse 4 say even though you walk through the valley of the shadows of death fear no evil for he is with you. Thy rod and the staff they comfort you. In the verse 5 na ka anopa me nkom tietie na ne se etumi ye nioma bebre e woni pasitene mu etumi ese nioma bebrebe e wo obra akwantua ye tuyi emu eno nti you gather that courage, you gather that stamina, wo gather bribia ya possible means say bia obitumi koye nia obitumi ye mia obi free eba mensumetumi akohobi mensumetumi ayebi mensumetumi eduru hobi because one sha hu san kwan no na wo ehu bi ehye wo mu a se emma wo mu kwadie menya wo soso ma menya type a metumi no mu afa that angle embere ma wo mu kwa me hwom afa de o mafa omo setena mu yedie edi o matini ebuhwe mu firi mu a mingi ndi sabia no mensumetumi akobi wo hwe ahafefefe wo hwe fie mu fefefe mingi ndi se metumi atre fie mu bi wo hwe se ne nkrofo kukuro mu da muntumrum edi siwa mingi ndi se metumi asisa dan we bi a nkrofo kai bi am yi ni ade yi nkrofo tundra yi nkrofo pajaro yi nkrofo kasa hodo bubodi bi omutitimi me hwe me fiti ase ye a nti no metumi atoka yi bi da chimponi metumi atobi mponi utumi hwe bi ka pa wadam pa na wa wusu ti asa me kura de amome asa me kura de anwene me asa me nkonya kupon nya bre amfa yedie amfa nka ba na me ba asase so no onyankopon fa yedi amfa nka me ho. That is fear. Ehun bi bow say no, you can do it. And so shall we go tray. Ehun bow. De bia we do hu and the word examination hall. Into there, obebe bia no faili. What your profound of their key bizarre? Which will be no faili because ehun bow on say. So he met me at Remy. Interview cram me come in faili. Ejuma cram me come me come ye bia ye ni. And let me tell you this morning that fear can make you stunted. Yay, across a stagnant water, a sheer tafako, a dear any, and who bet you winning, and to buy a coshoko, our braboimu, obey a coshoko, our braboimu, winning, and whom a bet me am a wife stunted, obey your facos, won't you mean coenim, winning. Asando baya yedia na enyansio yamfa drungumu yanyan bibia yam fertilizer no bibia na mmom no ye jan so no naturally onyin obense nyin de obenyini nanso no bense aka bibia gina no a na haba na yellow who say yes ade yi ehia some nutrient bi na ade aye adwuma so san nutrient no onya nutrient no pe we hia ne se obeyi ehu no de afuru mu na wo de arechichan semu can do spirit go get it ko enim na tina fa ko tena wo tena se ehu no ama wa kafa ko awuntumi nyini no hwetie ehu betumi ebubu. Fear can paralyze you. Fear can paralyze you. Ehu betumi ebubu egu fam se na se be fa chema no pei obi a wote wheelchair mu ehu ebetumi paralyze o ebetumi ebubu egu fam ko enim soro waka wonye bubu afo se be fa chema no pei se be impreduasa wonye bubu afo wo na utumi nante go get it soro waka ehu so die ehu achi a wo de hu show mu a ebetumi ebubu egu fam. It can paralyze you. Ehu betumi ablock you favor wonum nyam bia na ka osanka wunya wo bo ewura adwuma no meko bisa sampa cho vacancy wo hono usuro ampa cho adwuma no ekwan da mu meko ekra na ha kwa me family want to me nko azema nko na ha kwa no eburu wo so kra wo ntumi nya adwuma wa hanye ehu it can block your favor. And mu pabia na ko se to eton so ehu nti ebetumi block o ana o kirama bakra mpo no yenim be ofri banti no untumi hard party mama yenje no onu kra de o ja no o kan na nam smart yada na mo fom adwuma ehu I will never give that chance. Nya o kan de yes you can say do betumi aka but memi mu no ehu ni memu mekomanim. At the end of the day, only pen to me come me. Sabi producer because me no boni bia. And I ya ro crowd de jano. I no call central region campo no. Oh, onye TV aduma bi crowd. Social media Facebook yana. One nam no free so betumi na TV. But ya ro ba ye wo ye aduma. Ehu man fan show mu. Oh, I can't say me go operate camera crowd. Camera sisi so me be dey operate. Monfa no ko market na ko nante wiem ko advert mlana eyi na ehu same so se ne me so menye na otiwa sa ebetumi a block you favor bi that bi no obi here cameraman director of camera operations yeso ko wuntumi Western Diamond TV a apprentice ba ko e friend same mun ko hunu so be konkon ade a same onko Fear can block your upliftment. And page be ba who between block you. And the last one is breakthrough. When the purpose will sell you through, when the purpose will break you through, when the purpose will come and abrabomu one trafalco, baby away yes, and your man also come and but what can and who binti will so say the breakthrough na as ebano no one sat now so. And I pay a who a name baby. Na Bible no kasa fa fear and anxiety fear and anxiety so okay nkai Bible no a ebebua wo na oso tumi enya enema bebrebe enye nkrahye smo Yakobon de ama ne mba se ebetumi abo wo mo. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10 fear not for I am with you. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10 Philippians 4:6-7 I say pray don't worry find peace. Psalm 23 verse 4 walking through dark and valleys ni na no quotations ahodo nya bre na wokenkan a ebebua pa na wo so etumi ahye ho den se ehu etumi ye nema bebrebe anopai yewura nkomomu na yehwe man Ghana nso nkoma hodo so a etwaguo oba omanyi mu ohono meka se wanye mu ani ayeto aba edisisa yansa no ekoyi ebusuefo abanya ewo so ndisi no na ndisi ba ye in 12 months, that is 1 year, enioma esisie wo man Ghana mu ha dia ye na die ne hunu bi de ne hunu bi ne ye de asoate bi de asoate bi de ya ye gina hobi ne ye gina hobi de ya ka bi nso ya ka bi chesa enioma ekokoso wo man Ghana mu ha no. The bad ones outweighs the good ones. The bad ones outweighs the good ones. And you may know my bonia is so many mono. A brunia ye papa no eso. Yes, we are aware. Membo be so. Now, why wouldn't the so my Ghana muha? Ye nano, ya jono who ya tom painting qua. Still nano, air fresh in our memories. Unless for complaining, a doctor for complaining, Yentia Omoka, on why you juma for a year and a half. A teacher for sure, a friend you post to Omo, on my year 1 year, some month. And so in Tomoka, you go to Omoka, just 1 month, near the Amawomo. Maybe the point in the say, Uba won't say, about whereby ye, I say, the ordinary Ghanaian now you got to about Anima Womana, or you say your bibiano. For respect and family, it is their own parochial interest, their own selfish interest. Near woman, ebenya die ewo, and no woman epe. It woman ba ye, no doubt about that. Woman de embebru ne uromu pa. Oh, when konda because they know say embebru no and betumi sustain party no moving forward. The future generation no embebru no and betumi a holding party no because in perform more party mu na why I kick? Oh no. Until I'm by ye, I'm the Mbebru na Remu, and I'm one Mbebru say, woman to me, I'm mass worth, and Mbebru no, one more mass worth, one more play a Japadia and Fantuo. Now, what Tinebi, some penfoni no one, and Mbebru no, the Japadia was a Kemono, and the baby will not part in him, no more to the winning power, and that is the reason why here, and this is by ye, I'm the Mbebru baby no, a member him, and Yabone, because Sabe, Bebru no su the dear a ye. So among pem did not say ye dear, then a wam should dear a ye. And as a Baku for credit, we say, on no cry and the full control is why I don't come in yet. The Toma said no more yano, a ye, and my young son Bebuno. Nemo who play won't call one way, dear, none you're not so awesome on May. You're awesome on May, oh, a doctor for some May. A nurse for some May, a teacher for some May, lab technicians as some May, or be piano or ye drama, a baby and a drossumbo, Edma or May. Now so no, a katia, and only young near Sabi or so, whether to me I son hold and say, at the end of the month, no me ye German Kakram, she had the mamma and you and this from person of my woman. And only a doctor for the junior doctors, and a 10 nurses and midwives for so dear. It your teacher for so dear, and yet the newly posted teachers for so dear. Woman that and woman finish post to woman, one crying young post to woman. It almost so dear. Now, for friend, they about to mono a year. Doctors of medical lab, doctors of medical lab science. Once so, and they want to say, dig pa. Sir, and this about way, and Casan Tranwa. What the Ohaka never bread on May Emma. Now, Andrews and about 2028, no, not to wanna any pressure. I'm a woo. Near this for person with your main ye. Say Andrew wanna young cocoa to about 2028, no. Now, Ghana ma we ya a jumasuma on May through a bino. Now, do wanna woman a woo because you bet till one come. You bet so many ya. You bet me come at woman. Oko to abedwuma afuaka tuemu 9% ena de ma wo mo enso enkane ani nsuobuo ye kotomo no 26% ena de tumu because o check nsu a 15 point I think say 86 ana can you 9 point something judo kikabo mu a almost 26% and edi tu mu enti teacher ni abeduma ni no wakwaji 9% aketuntumu na we ba betua 26% enti no 9% no ti 20 9 free 26 mu be hu de beka yey ti 9 free 26 mu be hu de beka enti no man yetimu no yenyida yen oman ban yenyida fakoni yetina no ehwa ne yetina no sky cars me na agree with him say yes skill on mine no yes skill no amana I say se wo to man mu a ese wo brasa ekọ wuo mu sa ne yes skill on mine no ya ne de ho ne yete man mu sabe mineral resources natural resources na no e your mine na de say ye wo de betumi da refine ni say ye ni e your mine no ade nti no kakra na ebenya free mu no e your mine no ade a wo say rehwe on mine ba now so kobra ni bi so and we skill on mine no in their favor to the extent say yeah so ye adwuma wo man mu a empo no enye aban side no so ye mbre enka aban dwumafo no eho na oman ba ni endis ba so yi mi hunu 1 year yi ade ba ku bi obetu akase no ba yo maye ne o ma bobo so ni na no sabi mi producer aya ade bi anfa so bi ni so okwache pad no sabi oman ya ka cho say ya want ana ya needs ana ya pad ana ya want ana ya needs ana ya pa efenzen muka ni say pad ana ya ka cho man peni say ya needs ana ya want ana say wo cha nkokon ketengete na wan ka cho say nkokon poultry no sabi fa chemi o oman peni umedi aban no na poultry gofo ye enye musika ye ana won kan che so ben kokon ketengete ni ejai entakramu a ye kra wo de ba o man ga ne mu a most especially nkokon no ntumi kan che me say eno na wo do be gina so na ejai wo ekra na won a wo de contract am wo kra ba o man mu no wo be de nyom musa no aduane so di ana so be de nyom musika you know it's saying possible but why say wo de be ye bibi di afa ni so na enya bia no say ufra ba mu kra no a Ghana fo se ne de free senior school a eya de papa e de kai NPP no na wo so de enkokon ketenkete because sloganeering enkokon ketenkete ne de akayo and then doctors of medical laboratory science wo mu chirem say 6 years nie ana abawe wo ba ye fine na ye wo backlogs e wo honum but abawe ba ye no e wo sanka o clear backlogs no free one because the last year o your employment 2021 the last year I employment o man Ghana mu ha 2021 because 6 years no be say o chawa na 6 years na ma mo nyamba yes the entire ya this house go ni na di gu no so ne say 2021 was the last year abandadano recruitment of fedmefo tie and from 2017 2018 ebe na abanu fa doctors of medical lab science or from ebedu 2021 covid be mu a emu ye dem on man no Russia Ukraine war emu ye dem on man no man yes no yeni sika nso de ye ntumi fedmefo nti ye ben say de ben ni say yan twa kakra na yan hwe de aman mu beye de ye hwe ni mu sanka o metoa MPP amayoko no meto yeso na nka at least won a backlogs egu wono yetumi afa wo mo fa se otrimu say MPP so ba be mu no na there were backlogs e wo honom ye obi so won na endis freja wo egu a e se wodi nka fa wo mo ansa wo kura wa ba mu no wo mo a wo beto wo mo so no betumi afa wo mo aka won MPP ya de pa me bo ma ba so for that into no and then 2025 and you remember ye and this for it say economy no apeke ade na apeke sheki mami akete ana nyoma apeke ade ama ayi oman Ghana and he say apeke de ama oman Ghana there then it means say I was say one more at least one more fie for the past 6 years one more adwuma ye no ye betumi so ayeden afọ mo adwuma nti akoba ne sign na ba we ba ya ase wo hwehwe han sebe wo mo nkro nti omuka won we wo mu kra no ye nti omuka na afei ye be fa bi so e de aka ho nti no amayoko we de ye ka se ye yi a e be ha dwe ba ya mpacha fa wo mayi no to soma me why o mo news card no in fact they are lamenting bitterly and omo lament say enema nkoyi nti no abane hwe na for the past 6 years won mo ba ye be etina fie no won mo adwumanye ye be ko na ni ye wa William Oscar William Donko edi enkomo enda no pay na oba Western Region ha ono na ye won mo regional rep wada Melpo ano ye ne no ending komo but ati me ka ma chi o
mo
na bibia boko de
Yankopon ene mo mpai boye ho ye
ne de no ma ko ne Robert ontumi mfa wo eno no so nti de ending komo mfa Hawaii.
Okay,
all right. Na anopai the second year sir, doctors of medical laboratory science and they for the past 6 years ebinum we school no yemfa mo adwuma mu ana nde wo titi fia ana come so ewe wo mo ne ade a ena me ne ba ko bi di nkomo in fact na ekasukura wonsu ni na ne se wo ko fie yi private ones bi no ne namu an eyi but till ade na mpeke se nka aban be fa no se nkonkon ya aban de ye no enfa ma no but answer na be di san komo no ye ka se lab technicians medical laboratory amumadwuma poti awa ya sabia ne sen.
Okay, the di kan mamenchia eye wetiefuo nyina na ye ka se obi ye medical laboratory scientist technician ana assistant ye nkofuko bi a oba hospital ye na ye hwehwe mu ehu se wo yare specific one we ewo ho ana se eni ho said ye be kire ni easy ama obi a ti ase ni se ya ye pe Nigerian movies hwe no ubehu se obi wo ho a okọ bosom bisu a okwa bosom no na ye mfa ne se nipa na okọ bosom no konfo no ono ne doctor na ote ho a okwa ukoka wa asem akire doctor no na ukoka kire doctor ni wi a doctor no akọ consult adidi a ye fe no oracle ni suman na nkata wa bo oracle no ehu de eye opotin nti doctor no ene konfo na okom no na ni suman na esi ni nchen a obisa no ehu ade cropotin a eye wo no ene ye medical laboratory scientists. We are the oracles ye ye kire se yare we ena eye asumesi yare na eye asumesi no edu sam pempenso we empo currently ye advance to the extent say yetimi ekre eduku potin ye de kasa yare na ebeko in test bit is a culture and sensitivity ye try say ye de edro we potin eka aboa we a eno obetimi ewu at this time.
Oh, okay.
It's the me trade ye in shorter obi abetimi ate ase and I explain
and you know bano spirituality sa mumu yesuman
sanity.
Okay, and you know the 3 T's na mudi adwuma ya sabia wo bit is a test, treat and track no mumu de na ye the test aspect of it, right?
Good, that's the 3 T's about malaria test na me part of.
Okay, and so bi ba ya sabia the first point you fan say ye din kan admit no na ese e pese ye hwe ne e ha ne pote no ye ge ne sample na ye de aba mu wona ma hwe me ndi a e possible thing na e koso no we nim
me part of sanity.
Okay, na oba man Ghana mu ha wo mu a ya fo mu adwuma mu no mododo odoso kakra a ye fi se nka yara ye hia bi mu nka mu ho ana
me part of the endorse currently me call program be Western Regional Health Directory. Na reporter enti betimi a confirm a reporter e wo ho de say medical laboratory scientists are empo ye Western Region ha no yendu yenso. Into what it means is that kakra na ye system no mu no amatem bia pressure e wo yeso because uko facilities bi wo ho a omu ni bi wo ho kra omo bi nso number no enso eni say ye training kofo bi na omo da so ekufie up to this time me hu say eye pepper say nka aban na oteso no nka obetimi de san kofo we nyina ba system no say de ebe ya obetimi abeboa ya ye wo mu dada no say de ebe ya ye betimi ahye Ghana fo ama omenya ehwepa
and the Western Region no sha mododo no be sen
Western Region currently medical laboratory scientists, OCA scientists, ECA technicians, ECA assistants, ebuma we are not close to 300.
Oh, okay. And
yes, sir.
Oshemunso ye onfidi ahodo so a 300 no ebromo so a manye bidi aka wana se mfidi na nkasa no ye hia mo so aka mo ho na motumi de aye nhwem no mo.
Even the kakana e wo ho sesei no. Nipa number na e wo ho no enso. Eninti se nka ye nya nipa ni bi ka ho a ni ye nya mfidi ni bi so ka ho. Eno mom na bebo na sisi ade number na e wo on the ground sa eye ejuma no kra omo nso. Number ni sa. Aha.
Oh, okay.
Ye hu se nka we mu be ka ho a nke beboa ama ye dwumedie no ewie peye.
Okay. Oscar, so in a nutshell no e pese e kire mu say the tia na mbisa those questions I be ban komo no so ne say e kire say patient a wo mo ba ayasabi ahodo a e wo man mu e wo lab technicians ne lab scientists wo mu no o ma ho den no ne wo mo dodo no boro mu a mo ye adwuma no mo numbers no so right and e pese e kire mu. All right. Okay. Na unia adenti minim say won ya aban no reps but ana aban no rep but adenti na wo susu say ebinuma we school for the past 6 years in I'm told to say the last data e the recruitment I fed me for no year 2021 and e fed me for from that time abepem de yemfa obia wadwuma usu say de na ama aye osi akwa yentumi fa wo mu
say the odi ka no eba eno aspect dia mi nya answer ma wo ho ene be ye up to aban no aban no na bitimi a trade ye ntia up to date on fa sanko fukui
but Oscar me sure say before one so no eja ye de wo ekwa akomo wa ye adwuma ibi no mu face challenges kakra bi ni ade okwan so with respect to ye de wo kwa akoye adwuma ni ade no minim so face bi sa wetumi ni me ate. Yes or no?
To be frank, me kase me face this during time I mo employ me na me boa.
Okay.
Yeah, days of employment in that time no uwie school na unya ye wo national service we now pass wo licensing exam aban no eposti fefefe enya afei na o koye demonstrations ni ade ansa na aban afa. Yeah, days no we didn't face nya sa challenges we be. Me school for instance me kase me tena afia na me boa. Me service at that very month na and I mean me employment. And ya funny maybe mu say ntini the entia afei anka ye advance akoye nimu a ye be hia say ye be hye citizens ni yie no afei mumu na nkofo ewie school etifia omunye adwuma ya waste taxpayers money on them to train them for 6 solid years. Omasa ba be your rotation for a whole year. Actual more license and a pass year. Into be no close to 8 years no. There's a way we are 8 years nina. O da so sanso tifia. Tifia obia shesenka wa hwe ne ba ma na year school. Akwa aba no ka this is the time Accra no so be ye adwuma na wa hwe sebe na wofo. Nkofo we nyina asan be ye burden owo omawofo so a omasan etifie nti ye hu ni se nka aban no etimi eform a ebeboa Ghana fo na aboa obibia. Okay,
we me se bi so e de year na wo no wie ya ye posti wo no.
Oh, me wie school 2010.
Okay, 2010 no de no nya na fala efemu ma very well. Aban we share bo a efe no automatic posting. Senka eba na health sector no podi aka mu ni problem kra ema onkrofo na no mo school mu sabre ne budget no so pa waya de na minimu ade wakwa regional rep automatic posting no mo hoyi ebi no mo beba awunu say encouraging with respect to bosha aba ne share ye say oba wonko say bia akofa akowura ha wahala bia mbemu ni ade a automatically uye ya na post no ebia start e beba mo ana
me pacho there bi ye de ye nya bi ye medical laboratory professionals ye nyanti say aban bae wa fire nkofo bi adwuma on automatic posting and say any form of posting obae ye nimni say medical laboratory scientists on posti obia and omo ready budget no ye hu oba bia so say omo ba be posti ye medical laboratory scientists no.
Oh, okay. Wili aya na impembebre no yes ye din kaka say ye nya red for aban but ni aya mo ta ka de ntia yentua adwumafo aka 2 de yentumi posti ebinum nso no na akoye sikasem ne ade a ebi wa so yentumi seek financial clearance ebetumi afa wo and sebio ye fa wo na sikasem no entoto yie no ye be den yetumi enya rehemu se ye betua ka bosome ne ade a but ye hwe oman ya ye timu minu mienu ye oman emba yeti omanyim be ba cho sika e problem oman na enu tientumi emfa lab technicians ni bebre ana
chief they make me can say me sure say sika ebe ye problem o share other avenues aban no edi sika sisemu a some of the avenues no say ye pone sa avenue ni sika ye tua ewo ho ema ye fan say some of the appointees says kana ye de ma those appointees no ebetimi atua medical laboratory scientists be oha eka ye hu ni say e deliberate aban no na empese say on pese Ghana for ebenya ehwepa say video because ye ntiase to say modernization ye free bibi say ukọ hospital a enye afen na ye koye guesswork okay if you say ye nhwehwemu papa ehu de adekopotin a eye na ya ma ohu eduru na sisi a ye ma sankofo we etifie say ukọ hospital a eden na tre say ye be yes nhwehwemu papa no ansana ya ma o eduru
okay
ati ase ehu ni say eye boapaye bi na bi a aban no all ya on person obe employ medical laboratory professionals because you who say ebesika okay you who say health an essential service so be essential service provider now we see on snefie we training no why waste taxpayers money I training say any pay amani pay aba system no we say o money nye adwuma who say eboapaye enye sika na eni ho
and I know yera minta kando ya ade bia ye na ye tie fidie so fat ebufu ye but he's the health minister so untumi nya na hwe na water pressure de ma adotafo a ye post o mfoforo kra say omamu 1 week obi a report e we bi de no kokoto ye region de no koto mu ene district kra de no koto mu ohunu ye problem ne say ade no ankom side a no mo the pressure afemu no mo the tatahibi e de afemu but nia e was some yen so na yen omamba no a say na odi kaka ya je ntitiye e wo health kwan so no say posting aketua ne ade no omunye o kasa pese umu ade o kwa demonstration pese unim kasa o we say we di onim kasa we na nim kasa na che say ya tago tatan tan but omunye o service na sabra no ato abese no ama wo mo no na o mo to pressure ma obi abia for the past 6 years won posting no na nde wenya private one bi hyemu a ya man kakra ba no so padwe no afa na woni ase wo hu aba ho so se wo pese o post no na so wonu se be wo no e yo kema no a se o pa no be kopa wo nko nti no sa de ne ye o man ni mu no e se di measurement to ho because wo tumi mo bi pressure se kwadwumam me mo 1 week wa bra wonim se wo delay for the good 6 years ana wo posting no oh no nti no se mo ye mpenifo mo ye reps ededa no edu ba bi a se ne ye di nkomo ya mo kasa mo ye ma enkwada no afi na wo mo so eba no mo so nya ba bi enyina wa me se mo a
sanity
ye ba ka twa ne di nkomo ne sie
okay nti de ye ka etwa to ne say you see American laboratory professionals are o matne fie since 2019 omo dodo edo so pa omo kika close to 5,000 nti se ya de oman ne say yama aban no a certain period on shena on posti sa ankofu nyina se wan posti omo a ene ye beti ntesukoko atre aban no eye professionals omugusu a omutifie no ye beti ntesukoko atre aban no ye kan
Oscar William Donko eye Medical Laboratory Professional Workers Union Regional Rep Oscar medals and pay
yes that was
Kamisha nti ona ene nkokodi nkomo no fa no the medical laboratory doctors a omo de no yese omo hwehwe enyomamu ehunu se yade ye wo no ebia bebi sei na eye the consultative agent when the air coso the say na betumi kra ayede aboa na ohunu but aba we ba na se ohunu omo so mfaso nti wana adwe se backlogs na ohuni na no won clear onyi ommo bi adwuma nye because budget already you know amfa doctors of medical laboratory science and for mo enhemu intino ya fa she trim say won mo bi adwuma nye afi wei afofofra be wura mu mo ye careful kra na mo mpa say 2027 aba we betumi already budget a odi mo be wura mu obe ready in 2026 prior to 2027 na mo mpa say odum bewre mo me na sentine ho komo ne yakwadie no enra yan boss yan group CEO the wontumi multimedia bank roller chairman Bernard Ntwibo Siako chema wontumi be ma tenten gramo be ma hofefo nimdefo be ma wosisi man so ahehamo be ma yedudu biribie enra se kopie mu e wa Accra High Court ni na fa no ne case fa no yisusu se wo ye fomegudie tu a woni hu nkrata anaso ama nipa mienu bi so ho kwan se ana ama nipa bi no kwan so mkwa galamse e wo ne concession mu eno ye entanse bi ye de abobobo no ene enkrofobia so eka ne ho ne ade a eno was ko pemo court after 25th your court no 25th of last month your court no agenda case no to enra 8 of December until omkoye na yewra andi apia kubia ye lawyer ni edema chema wontumi ekasa kakra yaro se video na ready a yenroli first video na fa de aka no entoatoa so na afei ya na openi konkodi nkomo ende anope yente videos ni bi embra medase
Want to me 101.3 Nyaminsawo.
Want to be 101.3.
first video
Want to me 101.3 Nyaminsawo.
okay ya hwase o metumi di video na atum di amayen enura abrom kopie mu e wo court no after court proceedings no dia eno so e kon so ni na no e ho komo e wo ha enkonkoti bi embra sisi a
Want to me.
Welcome, Chairman.
This is another day. We are here today to move our motion for further discoveries, meaning that we need further documents from the prosecutor, the Attorney General. So we move the motion in court for the court to order the Attorney General to furnish us with the documents that we are seeking. So this is a very simple process. We'll just finish through. I guess within the next 20 minutes or so will be done. Then the court will order them to finish us with the documents. If they don't have such documents also, it is within their milieu to also inform the court that they don't have possession of that document, then we can proceed. So very simple process today.
Thank you.
and ho emfoni etwaguo no ebeba na tie after court proceedings no so no the course but yes anyum no se da ayet no owura nankasa no se kanata ebonwum a ya na edes se ayi ochama ba memeto nwum no ye ne yewura andi apia kubi wo ye legal representative Emma chairman Bernard Ntwibo Siako chama wontumi kansa no poti me ka Western Diamond TV suni emu achen na ba ho ye
nyame adom bibia eboko
and obo ade yakopon ase ye de bia ye wefidie se de kan se moni adwuma pa wo ye no eso aketua ni asase so ai chama wontumi ntumi ntua wo ka ama sebio ne wo ya ma no ase ento like obonjo so ana se wonya mu awe chichire bato aketua yakopon se why
To be 101.
nyame sho papa Kaza
yo kuda da nti bebia na kwenye bia no odi ni pa mo eboa
nice one we ni papa ya da se piano penso say obua ye group CEO na ye ni komo enra after 25th of November ye court agenda case no to enra 8 December na ikokotie ye no miti we interview no mu say mu seek for some document bia eno no ebetumi aboa mo na mo ndumedi amudi as emranimfo no matumi so edini yie ana ma ade important am hwehwe a yentumi finish mu nti a ama asene mani abre mo ho yi manti ewe
no mi na mi da si de ka mi charity o chief pa afi de ko ni no dano a the last agenda it court ni she say no okay be case management case management ni say in kata prosecution omudi abeda court no bigina so de abo chema wutu kwadu na yeba pintano yengi entumse ikata bigina so that's for na kidoni ababiti and one defense in the figure and kasa the womo kwedi na so if you said the fool said you said we interpreter na translator ya kwa kufa bi abado ababe translate from English from English and the other way around also.
Okay, Kanza me pacho ase yen line we no yen hye na ntonka clear. Nti ma me fa defend line from sesi ani ni come fan no so why.
Okay.
Yes. All right, so lawyer Andy Apia Kubi a legal representative ama chairman Bernard Entrubosi akwo chama wontumi na ye ne no edin koma o se ete nka yie pa na ye hwenia and no of course because omu demand for document be from the prosecution no ho na ekrata mo nsenya nkan ye se na betumi abo mo for more disclosures no na etumi edin koma no kanza ba che mu da o yen ko enim.
Okay.
Midasi.
Yo. Enti se na na michiri mu no. January court no last agenda 25th November no. Court say enura ye Monday. Ye back court wa ye be case management in the say inkrata prosecution a person igina so e de boche ma wuntuli kwadu enipa ombeya dasifo a omu ba bebo chema wuntuli kwadu ena omu anu disemu a omu be gina so e de ma prosecution no abo chema wuntuli kwadu kasa kura ombeka mu se say piu no beka o se brofo no beka o na ya hwehwe the obechire samnase translator no
okay
na ya hwehwe bi eno so ebedi hu nkomo enda dodo a ebehia ansa no omobebo kwadu no nyina omode beba ama yedi hu nkomo ena exhibits a ebe edibe kire ewasem no mu nyina no ebe identify ena se edipa dodo a ebe from amomo be dia dance ni nyina so se bia eba se expert witness bi se so ba be dia dance no bia nyina ebeka ena in fact court no so order say yes so yem file the list of witnesses and the question ni sabre no de enu ye so se anka ye be ano say ye de witness ni see neighbor and so court no cancer court no so cancer me might be munu ya ne hu hia sinye die mebre me pem no yenso the list of possible the witnesses are a very lie on ebeba na say the ba ebe chere court no say emum ye dia ba de enso so enye say exhaustive ko ba say si hia bi ka ho se ni asem no kono a ye de be ka ho na nipa ye de be ka ho no de ejina asem no aye die no so be mama court na te asesa se ko ba say bi ebi no mafiri mu a se ni asem no kono a ebe ma court na te asesa na ye de list bi aba imubi ana asim ni nyina ye be yusu eno no na esese kaye ni no na so witness statements no Attorney General dia mai free omoda CD for hono emochi na kire se chema untumi na de asase ama omo se omo fanye galamsi kwadu a kesi a omo bo chema untumi na ban se na fesu so principal eko chema untumi asase no ban dia manu no se ontu agudie so no principal ko ho omunya atuo no ne akudie bi ewo nkofo no ewo asase no so ti principal na ji atuo na kugu bisi aban kugu enti se omo kene sadia na etimi nko yanim watrasa na sese bisa se mpo musiche ma untumi de asase amamose munkutu galamsi emu ehun karata wo ho no mumfa manhwe se sublease you no de mamu se assignment you no de mamu and I say deed of gift you na Ghana mremu no wodi asase mu bia aje se wodi deed no krata echese de mamu no eka ho enu na edi ho adanse se me apeku bi asase bu ye da hui na me de asase we no ma se yesu adwuma me de ma as a lease sublease and now say assignment and now gift se me kire sa se ne bia so de asase bu bia there will be a term of the agreement
sure
term no ne emprentintia me de asase ma wo se me de ma wa fe enfie mienu enfie miensa esese wo ho asase me de ma wo no so esese me kire asase kro bintimi ka se mama asase wo sam na boy do asase mama wo ne wo sam na boy efi pilawe ekosi pilawe kosi pilawe kosi pilawe kosi sa obetwa ho hia na e kire se ni nyina ne kese 10 acres said near then Casse Oko Ubi Assassin. We nyina ye near SSA Utimichre. And now you will be a friend side plan. Assassin made a mawon. A semichre was Sassicro. Now a muchre say Ubia would the assassin Mebiano. SSA Utimi describe Assassicro my acre once. And then a side plan bebano. The side plan ba na actually the boundaries of assassin ye can once. And na actually assassin so the case here and says Accra no emremu no ehia sana utimi akase me the assassin you know se bi ho muma yaso ensanka se ni be ekis so akunta mines no na dekrata no ebiama obi so ene so umensaka ena fe so witnesses no say ethiopia principal beje wo mo ho no
okay
wo mo na wo ho galamse ni ethiopia ni na se ba utumi dia sabi ethiopia dia te seka ka bia nam Ghana ha bia
barista
ni ra ho sa ni tu bia wo Ghana ha bia no ni ra ho
sure
enti se nyam bia se musi che ma utumi na ditu na mamu dia ene Christopher no e wo mo ho dia se mutumi hu ni pakura etu bia ni dia enti no me aso me sanka trata no a e kire se che ma utumi etu eno dia mamu na enso e fam prepare a defense
okay
enra ye kotrase a enkanenu na attorney general say moshi no idea beto ho no omunsan kan bi eninti omunsan kan bi a na kese etimi yeduma no
okay because which means when you can file that motion no dada
ya file motion ni dada asewu attorney
general say nsan kan ye
what's in nsan kan
into no bar for case management no
Yes, nti de nyam kupon so be no. Judge no akasa hwehwe ni nkrata mu no. Eno hu se adasidie ho se yasevu no.
Wow.
Nti judge no akasa adasidie ho se yasevu die. Na esese odu anu December. Na se wonu untimi fo anu December dia. Na de obeka no e be limited to point of law. The point of law no do baby na no person issues of fact be mu na sorry na ma case de ni do decide to be no this am no enti the committee had say attorney general say sakrata ehwehweru kata bie di ho a chema utumi assign de asase ama obi kata mu sa na kata bie di ho a kire se akunta mines so edi asase bia ama obi bia sana kata bia ni ho a kire se itu na wo police force mu chema utu bia enti na chese what na gwi mu no sankata sema ye ka no almost chese hu hianti ebi ni ho dia enkueni enti yetu ahye tuada ye be se
okay
ye be case management no na yakwedi
okay
na kwanya chema utu bi pa so de asase ma obi no ma kire sa kwa
nti ya can say this motion na mo file ye no a attorney general so akire mo pefe say ampa omu ni bibia akire say waye ABC se na wo bobo so no a etuo issue no asase no na yini na ya ka say ho ye ceiling for now I no yen san ko twemba biem
Dabi.
Okay.
Someone ya bekase bibie ni ho dia. Ye nyina be kuenim with understanding say sa nkrata no ni ho. Enti ekrata ni ho no. E case na ebe no obi a ntimi string surprise bia say.
Okay.
Bisaka krata bia be be.
Zero. Council na make say ne wa bin pa because akwen say ukọ court for substantial justification. Ni amomo say nipa no IAB so mun provide hon krata kanam so ntia mo de e charge no for say we lease asase because we share charges na yes say wo ma ho kwan be me ko ye galam say wo no an concession so and why mine na oni krata na issues ni ade bi na yia enti no so mun ni san krata no ho empremprem dia ka say na wa be because as we do mo ko school bi a anya so ya attorney general na mom no ye na emrenimfu a obia no enim mranim don't me ye ho passia bia ne ade substantially justify na wo bobo so ni na ana ye ne sa na wo de court bi
ani court
wa bi papa
attorney general edwuma ne dia hausa
okay
na mom ansana be attorney general no we lawyer te said me wo ya
okay
it is ochina President Mahama say onu mi no person mi attorney general ebo mi dey nam ko betting na mi wia na mi attorney general dey enyu bia dia position na itade lawyer for ko se ho enti se nyame we odum na waba na use ho na yenyina dey pata be mama say we attorney general na bom enye say we lawyer sonku
okay
na we na obi so enye dabi okay ye jumano ya de tade peli sem
sure
say you seniors edi edim and you juniors edi echi it is a kind of sam kradia na era simsa no ye mimi junior odi mechi
sure
eti ni de fata se odi mani senior ebum ya odi mami sa na me so edi de fata se binu ekuma no so so bi de man
na no it is Justice Audrey Kokuvite extra key be out of application. We don't know pay your terms, you know. It is so chamalu to me Lucy case. We don't know church headlines be court dismisses chamalu to me application blah 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 ni idea. Cause idea na fancy.
So here me no say me ye case ni wi na me ba abonchi na bisa basema.
Sure.
Ni si o courtroom ho na ya beka enya dia meka de ewe yanim chebe ene de mrama me kwanse me ni sa na mosi no e de koto ho no yesi krata bi ho mumfamra se krata ho na mumfamra na osi unibia naka emrakwa mu motion no se yede krata yehia krata bi no eno de request de dia by makoto ka court no atemu mu no we dis say na anke hia na se hia say ode secretary beba eni pay omu yaji krata na fi omo omu se secretary no mu ni bi na say omu ni bi a se ka yamfa motion na ma anka beden na omu abeto omu no to say eni krata no bi
okay
enti relevance die ukase adene nye relevant a na chese ka na hu hia se mpamra na se yamfa ma anka ebeden na yenye nyina ya jatum se ewiase nyina hu se secretary bi eni ho enti yes most relevant enti court no de meni omu nya dwen se omu se or dismiss motion no because it is irrelevant eseka court no say from so say and the war motion no
okay
any mremu any incompetent relevance or not really my dream we say near ordin application no but who how relevant it is for him for him to bring
and no for your case preparation cry
name of what this missing motion there is in the record say your application for certain documents.
Very well.
Now, in response to your application, beside the field, and to say what is Mr. Kra, it is still part of the records.
Yes.
For purposes of appeal, if necessary.
Yeah.
So, anything. Nipa nyina so tio court no kasem chairman say nyina
sure
and not forgetting the fact say someone ekoso no obi anso so evaluate so enti wo me no di ko boy wo so was the nipa say obi de asase ma no ni lawyer so say asase a the man no hunkrata we here how on earth na bia court better senior ka say enye relevance enti me ni court nyagi nenso so sa na court waka so me pese me contest here betimi ako on appeal so that be the relevancy of the motion there media me no nya court nyagi ti court of appeal mu ka ho asem me pese make say well it is part of the records
okay
enti yanko enim na how they themselves will come back to want to violate that ruling. Nakase, they will prepare you hosa. No susuba, you will be a friend's objection to tendering of a document. It is no home more. That's a war. We say at the end of then they will say at the end of home more. You see, ambush litigation. It is frowned upon by criminal procedure.
Okay.
And you know. Want to me emfa paper bia mase paper when they want to be the man catch and say onko koyejuma ebim because one disclosure at the point of disclosure
ara pe me enda school dey akon nia wa kireke mu kra no kire se ye bonya me mpa ye case ni enya nduru bebia mom de ti ye ntumi so nka ho asem so sesi a me enda se mfa ho si a ya me nhira.
All
right. So the legal representative for Chairman Wontumi lawyer Andy Apia Kubi. Waben pa wo tie nkomo no odina se obi a wo ye friend of the law. Obo se papa no pese o de court no ko school bi. Attorney General. Eno ayewra sem sign the kwagina mu the deputy attorney general. One the kwagina mu. O se papa no waben pa. So in court no there was substantial justification and partial justification. Ti wo ba be gina court no be say obetoto apapa so a nipa no se wo de asase e da mu obi so onye galamse wo so ye wo de a charge no say o de asase am obi so onye galamse wo so enti no ya obi e fa lease so wo lease asase ma obi a se be se fa cha me obusuan kura na wo mo asase no so person mo lease out asase ma obi a asase ye nton wo lease on wo de fam no ha atwi mu na say me de afam no into waje ti se wakọ rent dan waje eda no ntoye we leasing out utinem ebre no so abefiri mu akọ nti se odi asase mo bi se o abaji mitumi nti odi agina wo so ye galamse wo so a enkrata etre se chama wontumi de asase no edifem obi no mu fa sankrata ne mbra Most of them to etuo bi so na etuo no yesi chama wuntumi na de ma wo mo fan krata e che se etuo no is in the name of chama wuntumi krata bi e che se de ma etuo no de ma chama wuntumi na de ma no mo fan bra eno so kwa ebu achi bidin ye rade case no cost ntino me fancy ya na enko enim 22 minutes past the hour 7 Western in the morning jumedi su ni 0248 071174 ayo test line and WhatsApp line anope yeko enim ye bekenkan ensem no bi ne dia mamona Food and Beverages Association of Ghana me de bia me kasa ye de bia na ye ba ye politics de dendi bi ni ade ba wo mu na so ka politics no ho Food and Beverages Association of Ghana omo se ye kasa che omampani John Mahama wontie omampani John Dramani Mahama His Excellency tunu for wontie oba ba mu afe na wokọ afe enso etuo ahodo de ato Ghana for so no Ghana for mo ho wa ye di 1 cedi bi 1% e 1 cedi mpo 1% eno no kwai above 100 Ghana cedis who send below 100 Ghana cedis ye ntu 11 enso abawei eba ye what the even airport levy ade na 5 Ghana cedis or they are 100 Ghana cedis onti ya meka kira wo growth and sustainability levy near say 1% and they are 3% watum I say peja years nim akọ 2027 abawe ba the 1 cedi doom so levy 1% to 1 cedi doom so levy on a liter of every fuel abeto bia no o charge 1 cedi liter of fuel say 12 cedis abande say 13 cedis no 1 cedi na 12 cedis no enko filling station no abawe ba ye etuo ahodo a enei wo de be gu yaso no you have no idea hunim de bia enano bacho beto so amaye yetwan yesi atu nsuo buom nsuo ne nkane ya buom ye be project o TV no so no tumi ahwebi nsuo ene nkane ya buo yatum ye de ko ye nimu se ohwe nsuo se ya ye de ko 15.92% nsuo 15.92% ana nkane ya buo de ko 9.86% fabom ubenya 26% 25 point something but all running to 1 decimal point about 26% and yet 2 omanyim na sabe preduasa omani ya chichira no yankasa ni sifon kwa na chichira omani no the opposition party no CSOs omani ba no yanso etumi criticize aban no ama ni ye so that is utility tariffs yami adma next year ebeko nanim na yeru Alexander Kwame na fire marking and minority for your press conference and minority press conference na asene across member of parliament and no kasa you say the abayo was way insurance fixing leakages war ECG no one jai say what they ato to Ghana for so abayo was so fixing leakages ECG mu ECG de bia no ya de atuo bi de to Ghana force ye ntuyama ECG no mutima yo mo de enti sabe se mfo mu di wo adwuma ni mu no omo hwe ensovo every month bia no leakages ya kasa leakages ne ma enwunu technical and commercial losses free ECG 90 million US dollars every month busumi bia 90 million US dollars ana ECG for come pro edugu Ghana hano no sa aban ni memretua enti aban so hwe na ho adi ntumi pe no they are taxes e dey atoye so tariffs no atum boom atum 9.92% no they are atoye so say Ghana for muntua Yero Alexander Kwame na Frema can say government has chosen the lazy path of shifting the burden of aid mismanagement to consumers with recent tariff hikes. Abano incompetencies number 2. And what about what to Ghana for us because as well ye juma na Ghana for mana bono. 1 year juma no and what it to sa. Now fallback for so at the release at the abambacho we free so na fallback for the embra. Now mo kase abano one share. Now one suspend the increase and reset the ECG and Ghana Water Company, Food and Beverages Association of Ghana. Abanishe now one suspended the tariffs increment no. Na one reset agenda no waka ye no one reset ECG any Ghana water no nje eto ahodo a wade toto ye so that is the letter Ghana Beverages and Ghana Food and Beverages Association for wamo ede aba intino letter no musem na e wo screen no eso no but mumbie kakra he betumi ehunu nem 1 2 bi wo mu a but obakaya somewhere I think say 14th of September the same Food and Beverages Association of Ghana when they release by ekachira ban say ECG for pre that is their distribution service you know pre 225% increment and to aban kokosa aban jai and kasa ECG for inefficiencies incompetencies ECG and a sa it is aban one more man nyoma ye na da bia no omoboka not beto Ghana for say yentua ECG for back up e wodwuma mo yenim wona we reset bi ba ye reset ECG Sempenufo board of directors no and board members no modwuma nso ni a reset wa mu yom free wo se sika so na sa odema ECG fo no mo de kran ne ma afoforo bi diba na leakages no so no eso tiba form na ejai a na wo disika de awura mu reset ECG na Debian Food and Beverages Association of Ghana eka na sa ba no enti a ekombrane na ebede Ghana fo ekombrane na ebede Ghana fo na Yema Samuel Ato Agri executive secretary Emma Fabak Food and Beverages Association of Ghana Yema Ato Agri tim Ghana pe mache
yo timo kapa
namba je hu ye yedo ba ne yakopa na ase nanu me yuti nkomo na meka na mebi so asem chede wutin Samuel Ato Agri fantidini papa chede enche baby enyo mbacho fikro be ando se botumi ma eti nkoma
no no fino mabo
ehu ne nwini ba ma so me kumfina na be ne kumfi bo akwa nyo nti medi nyon ai me da se yes is a dialogue ni emrechi na ai on the 14th of September mo de krata bi ba ya mo bo aban no kokose ECG for distribution service omo April 225% no ebe ha adwen pa na consumers na ye bebre aban ntie se ye hu hwe 225 na nyamba ye but PRC focus omo hese ye betuma ye bibidi afa ho enanu iso aban de ba ya what the tariffs eno esose yen and what they aba ensuo ni kan ye bo a just say enye easy masa trekata dia aban say one shall say obe suspend that tariff increment no no reset ECG mom na betumi abo oman no mana we dey na mahunu potinti America ta dia ba
yo me da si bebre o she en dia yeah want to go na say your friends in your parliament I'm sure your man is 6 or 7 minutes I am in public account committee. I said, yes. Because we're both your money, I'm more mine and Casa. This answer, if you manage someone, someone, I hear, as I say, a queen, you cheat on what you have. The thing you'll make it to the army, which I say, you reach or more inefficiencies. Inefficiencies may be the same. Any system losses are more here. Here, almost 30%. 30% system losses are more here. Over 200 cities, the single cities. Now, when they're my own feeling, no connections mean 9 yet. In Tinama, consumption costs 100 cities. Let us have Western 30 cities extra.
Yeah.
Let the call from 70 to 400. And it me yes and mana, who check it, looking at bois, and so about phones. Now, yes, I mean, okay. Over the years, increment now is geared towards this Yamama Bugosi. Then get it in your phone, Ama, it to me, acknowledge you. Now, tell me, no share increment area now. The increment now, since I know, It's a performance. Into a then emas and a man of course. I to me the right policy. Everything are corrected, sign efficiencies. So why are not government has said? Baby, they said to me, attackers are issue. Not sign a man will near Kosovo. It to me, any Jessica, either any teacher wasn't go fair or mocha in the energy sector. Okay. Too much. Yeah. It is hardly a cotton fuel. 1 liter Diana, young for 1 city in Susu. Celebrate the date meaning says it can be teacher. From between February and now, November, what you can say up to the end of November, millions of liters. Abakoma. Says it can in our way. I don't know ECG. Into me, was a my skinny didn't find way. In Komuka, what you say, Scanny Bianca. A band of catch said, Debbie. Mokonamukoya near my year and some about it. Why you wait to my year, Senator, you made them more customers. Why you wait to my year, Senator, you made them more customers. You know, this is the time I say some management of our energy, no, a corporate sector, so we can manage it more efficiently. Okay. And the private sector, no, so the management of our. Yeah, I didn't see a bank one. A bank sector, so one year. Or more good man. I didn't see a private sector near the million a year profit. Okay. Now, what will you buy a Juman and so year? Who go buying a Juman? Now, we are Sano. Sa intimate for I seek some end your crown. Then I see it here. Now, for how long? And increment the bus increment in the bar is not commensurate to the income. Okay. Recently, I am buying a year a salary increment of 10% across board. And now, in private sector, also, you will say, okay, say I buy a day, yes, you have my percentage. Yeah, they my do 5%. And I buying a 10 private sector, no, because private sector may be salary. I was receiving government, you know. Yeah. See, sanity calculations no more, yeah, sanity, you know. Kakao Binyano, Ubisumusa. Now, 5%, now, and not 10%. Now, that's over a increment of 9.8%. What are you telling me? So, income na menyano. All side definition. But here are to from all indications, you but what do you mean? Osha Angla didn't a free air bar. Except a face minimum dear, some steady trend now. About where you work as I say, when Tiebisa make answer walk as in Yera to agree, but as on my man, Yakasa one tea and can be near dear because you're okay, a legitimate in some of Bobo's way now, a very legit uncle was sent Cabani tea because ECG every month to be $90 million. Technical losses, commercial losses are almost every year. What the best came $90 million every month. And you know, so say beside okay, you know, what ba meme aban wo ba Jessica e de kotua ho ka na ka ba na ka se ko on your ye but ono so kwa na nyoma ye no e bia ne sika ekura no enso nti na say ka ban every budget bia no omo allocate bibidi ma wo mo and of course aban allocate sika kakra de ma wo me ka say this year 500 million Ghana cedis and almost say ECG for contain a big rai no man bua anhwe illegal connections. It's one of them. Who share your friend is saying how you transmit your power from one end to the other. I say who share eno. BRA it produce energy now, not the amount. Gridco. Eson Saka, not the amount will say wo konakoye installations is anyamano. Managing a G Sikapabra. Would Jesus Sikana? Gridco Bejene dear. VRA Subejene dear. Na se wo kona cotton na fa nyaman ba ko me cotton o si maboka oboka zen bon we share the consumption pattern e industrial sector na eno na obe say ye industry se wa Ghana no you started say ye ka say electricity a big problem far back as 2000 the year 2000 ye ba ye ni mo ani wu sade na afede ye too much. Maybe a corner and yet, you know, Yankan 2007. ye bon de wo sa ABC 2015 2015 kwa no ube sha Accra akoba ne say njumokoni na ye demonstration for 3 days yes also demonstration our businesses now shut it down na abambe na oho we say my bank
okay
I don't know ye ka say ye supporting ma
bia be say bia sabi o me ka asem bia abe yenim tia fache me ba ne woni bia be say bia sabi o me ka asem bia abe yenim tia fache me ba ne woni se ne adwoma hama na okay na his excellence na ye to win vote from Ghanaians and we know say 24-hour economy now
me can campaign time
Abanso Obaswe we launch 24-hour economy July this year no launch 24-hour economy no and 24-hour economy you say ya den kania ejina ne na so en kania effective so be go from the be adwuma ya the security ne ye adwuma ya the transportation ne be 24-hour economy and all these things who fangu na akwan mu so where from this 24-hour economy slogan here ren e bia na odi me pa che we need so me be say kind of e bi why but for me
yan fan say sana waka ntino ye industrial sector no ye hwe nim say some positive signs we na no e be dey ama ye tumi akoye ni na wo ko we ni ma wo se me increase electricity when increases electricity no it's not just say in yes Canada way but because of maybe inefficiencies binti no and ama what you increase no just to make that money
okay
now they are running sector no but the discussion was scan then now dey ye who say improvement there ever intina ye ka say hwe mo twen sensan mo hwe say nkofo we sika omoje no they put it to efficient use say na be ya me ne wo enkotua omo inefficiencies no sisi ana sa na akoba no wo hwe ye production sector na ye ni manufacturing the costs are very high and you know never you produce and the common on near the boy Ghana for Eco Nigeria Eco far beverage at the back home now you perform mods now the back now what the tone around 8 cities now you are no produce maybe around 12 cities
yeah
never now better into me produce me the name now work of every Nigeria now the other now about the tone cheap and no omo and from so somewhere sir
okay
not business no sanet here so
yes,
you know I say a man who can na ye mo produce okom ha no ye de no ekoye ACDs na fe no nkofo na ekofa de ba kom ha no no ade me kofa ba kwa me nya ho faso nti ma me nkofa asemesi de na we produce na me nkoton this is how we do business
okay
na yegu ye team mu for manufacturing no na ebinimu dia ye dia ye be ka dia ba na ye dia na okom ha no akofom sa na e pa tre nti over the years yesu ni na no say production sector no ebre nti menhwe ne ye hu bibi
okay
nti say ECG ayamo musa autonomous way e ba no be ka say ye maye incrementer then you ask them what about the corruption? What about the inefficiencies? What about the system losses? What have you done about it? Because every year, we can this kana.
Yeah.
Kana we can so you see, indicators are more than indicators are more than eco discover PRC hono. Yeah. Petrol. CD, value, and inflation.
Is some of the galamsey account
inflation and then inflation and I'm around 6%.
Yeah.
Oh, for the first time in this country, and I'm around 6%. The CD value, a cocoa grew 16.5%. Mukwa near the amamu because it didn't was inflation. I'm 38 something percent, 26 up to around 50 something percent. And you know, mukwa na a increment near the amamu. You think inflation never for the costs. Nema miensa we amabu bosso no ye amabu bosso no aba form no na che senka isi because ye ma incrementa na petrol perform inflation was down CD no I want the next figure if over years can have acquired
very well
kono kwaye ojuma usika now allock wo kono kwa jiji
sure
wo jiji wo juma no be cost so yes inflation above from nanka the cost of energy I'm not consumer no so above from na ye dey say cost
you know to agree yes and come on the anka was say di to so pa na reset na mo ka so mo reset ECG no kra no ye bi say no say e dey important is it that board of directors yempam wo mo yempam the CEO of ECG and na dey important na ba no enye e wo resetting side na mo ka wasa but e bre no nti me fa wo si ane nda ase na yakọ enimu no bi fufuro bi anso ye beba ho na ye ba ba ginchire mu why
yes sir that's it
ya mi sha papa enti no yera Samuel Ato Agri executive secretary Emma Fabak Food and Beverages Association of Ghana na yekwedi komontwa to na enano a yekwedi Farmers Day no before that no na concern Farmers Association for so I started tuntrene Emma aban no say one hwe no amfa Farmers Day na nye family and friends one hwe no amfa Farmers Day na ye die no agwa kwa family and friends but enra ya meti on the ground me menya bra hwe bi menya bra kra entie bi because me akuafo no ka kire me say anya dia Farmers Day no mbedi enti me say omo nko enti me ha me ho kra nko hwe bi but near concern Farmers Association for the ban say the akwa ye no akwa say family and friends and all mobile aban kokono aban antie ejobete the best crop farmer of the year the best ruminant farmer of the year goes to Shaibu Mahama obushenim goes to Abdullah that's my and that's my comes to be the young body say yeah anyway dear I say family and friends be near idea na but it was so genuinely no nipa ni din onim omampeni onim agric minister erikopoko nimpa bia but send ye kokoko ye no I say ko mu wini awards na kasa no I say ebi mu ka say won mo nya and they are calling for their own Farmers Bank yenne nana obo ade abuati bonsu ni din na mu odu pa mpeni din pa and the race so ye president Emma Concerned Food Farmers Association of Ghana Concerned Farmers Association of Ghana and on the party maker Western Diamond TV suni mo ache
you go Western Diamond the team on catch
yes opa you dey so ho ye
you children for there you do go on baby as that they don't have for
e dey akopon ase last 3 months that is September nim na mo dey krata bi ba ya na mo bu aban no kokko no kra ye krata wa na wodi nkomo se Musa bani say Farmers Day ba be dey won hwe no man find family and friends me hu sakra you know making care bia ne ade a me di dey say na say mo hunu biribi ntia na mo kasa because be bia enwu sie free be bia na che say ja e ho nom e na mo ya na mo kasa asem na ye free nkomo na so
Farmers Bank
no Farmers Day na mo say aban hwe no family and friends and me nim say di Farmers Day na no Friday no mo hunu biribi e kire say family and friends be a course or awards na dey mademu a
so they kind of which Western with this yeah Mr. Western with the that tree okay one am see na they kind of family there the family there sonko be see e wo omanga na bibia no se konesa ya na ye mekafo ya ma ye teacher ye de mekafo na is unprecedented ya ko do one para na ayori mama na ade ba na ye hwe ni mu da ibi kan kan na ebo ko ne se ala na mpepi no nkofo no be take advantage so that man for mu be take advantage on the past government no that the benefit is this government and some of will take advantage on it but I want to ban sa if you say near my echo come echo training to paper at the my platform now yeah that idea how kakra woman in say I say mufa for a class here and they say to be any one man or time mufa mujuma na moye as staff na mo ba mo as staff na mo I for na moye juma na jama moye juma na jama what I say moye yenkoda mo be any one more Christian as to start the cat up on that. The subject of like the be any here. Your own man son of Mufa. Ghana for Edbusu, queer, and none of queer son of Mufa, where they ever. And the Mufa and never say acquire the first to be a bunch. And I said, good. If Yana, Yogusu, and the Yai Makaka, the princess in me. They can only say, the family is good. Yes, they recognize the family. Chen say about somebody and nanny. You decline. Yeah, they are for boy. They are for that young. What time of penny a cheap, what time than a craft which never Canadian in a camera. The Poku the beer in one of my next effort. In general, Kupuku by you know, in a Bonaman. How? What? I want a Samoda. About the end of the such a thing. This is very bad. Into quickly, more kinds of normal son, Nema. On a very Kupuku, then my you say, and Indiano for your creating at the same time, no, or Unican. That's your Coco reaction. Move a phone and tenant them. And to be a message or yen, but the baby who say, Omode a boy and A4, a fence and views, a craft one kabumu put, and Omode side and near the boy. Now, so the Omode boy later, almost I am a pamu if you are the award winners where the rabbit now. In Yankasa, but all the same, no, it is Farmers Day, it is a celebration. And another moi, who says, my head, it be human we. Any how can cry woman. Yes, person that in the bed. ABCD, the kind of a crafter. A football association, a league, a Gabu Sokotoko, board chairman, and as a Kotoko chairman. I got the view of my penny, and I'm going. Yeah. I can also focus on the view of my penny, but I can't come at the same time, no. A Kumi, no. Association of Farmers and Fishermen, Omodomu deserve Omonom now, any award winner chairman and a continent base. Then a canal tree. Don't be 19 million in the very heavy common. It has to be a chawa. Yaka Gana Gana Crafo, Yaya Found, Gana Crafo, Yaya Casancaistica. Gana Crafo, America, so the Bia Brea, and so the Kaba. If you can actually not the Emco Farmers Bank. That's the edge. The Mayan Females that the Mr. Place Bank, you saw. Yes, to and crack at them. Echibiano, bank, I have sound for the Farmers Bank.
Ah, okay. I don't know who release them, but you have release no sooner than your woman Cassa. And you know, Nana, Opesa will train, say, as a recognition of saying, the Mamu be, you know, Munya, and you know, a bet me a sinupi, I can say, Abanona or recognize it, a Kube Bakwana, me no be paid over my Zinasiana. I don't know.
I know, by no.
Mofa, o de ehwe mofa no ti. Mofa ni adwuma ana ban ti me o dinyabotre. Mofa no Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Yes, I aban no na ati me ba nana ti. Aban no na apone ni tumi ni bidi ama ministry bi se mo hwe hwiafo. Nti no se e kasa aban a not necessarily say president na de no. Wo mu na ya aban, ministry sin na ya aban. Nti e ka ben kan bone.
Se me kan say aban adwuma yi fo. Abai, maybe my for a Minister of Food and Agriculture. The Farmers Day. You see the kind of who present farmers for what I say? You need to give a special insight for all SDs. But it is that day. Respect respectively, and so send invitation to all of them.
Okay.
By another more for staff rather and they occupy space.
Wow.
Let me tell you, more for staff. Don't want now almost team ma. Family dinner. One a bomb walker. If I'm going die, who pay for the accommodation? Women cannot create. Okay. I shouldn't get my cost with a man penny or pay or something. Yeah, really, yeah. About we in Kumasi, the problem. Mufa, what did they say? I buy. Mama na buy no intensive from what I say. Then another doctor who followed the buyer. The phone movie, I share it, the media must say, Italiana, and you go form one ministry. Some of the fact that you be Nana, a politician. The civil servants are the wicked, they are the people that they are destroying the country. Okay. Because a politician will come and go, you continue to be there. So you don't have to be afraid of the politician. The name of me, come out and expose the politician.
Fine.
We the Ghanaians will follow you. We'll back you.
Yes, now, ye wo bank your friend no Agricultural Development Bank, ADB. Titini na ye so na say, omuni ekuafo mba pese ho na na waji na ketua. O ekue ne ho na eja omode o maketua fa ne ade a. And that bank no aye adwuma ye nim ne say on no bank so mo power manim. Ah kekuafo ndien kan mo hye mo wale mutim boot no, mo hye mo wakinji ano, yes na ye friend no, mo hye mo nema na ye uche ye hye wo ya ye hwe wo TV so yi. Mo hye bina mu wura ho a, ye nkasa wo ye kue ni nti ye mwa. But mo say ADB ni na echi mo sampe Farmers Bank. Eno no de na ebeye. I mean you.
Look, but as you did Agricultural Development Bank is one of the most useless banks in Ghana. A good. What I say? A good, no. And on the ADB buy. ADB needs to the buy. Say, you better on car. I did Farmers Day pay in a Chomaka. Open the phone this house will be. If you hear the minimum, the economy say, you pay for bank. We are the Farmers Bank. Yankasi Agricultural Development Bank. A good data. If I should get any Yankee bank,
there be ADB. No. ADB nguye. Mama omu meka say FDS say ADB gu. Agricultural Development Bank titi. Oh Matthias.
Agricultural Development Bank.
And when ADB no.
ADB no. There be actually ADB. And that's Agricultural Development Bank.
Na just as na just as Ghana Commercial Bank na no CBG won no.
The one that commercial bank the what is no. Yes, the brand now was stand no.
Mama nchire mu kakra nche the thing say I say Agricultural Development Bank and I say Ghana Commercial Bank na e solely on money dia be duru be bia yetumi ma ho kwan say private side no so e bia insolvent bi ya bento bi betumi awura mu bia na che say yetumi rebrand akwese SIC near friend state insurance company and they and your mind on quadia the friend SIC name the same thing.
Let me say SIC you say your Bank of America what did that
very well
the USA Bank the side the bank is saying the changing and the brand you know all boss up with corruption and other things the economy say whether rebranding or not rebranding or we need our bank. Your bank no your friend Farmers Bank your fiafo kaka your fiafo sika e de home your fiafo pa na do de so mo de no de bisa any irrigation ben o mo ti ya o man then any be betting na post to apart from say you see an a national base farmer and as the national base farmer the Ghana of the national base farmer we can put this money together to support the smallholder farmers within the various places. I once it is 1 million. Say 1 million.
Yeah.
Thank you. It is like even 1 million just for a month, just for a period of a month. If say for the whole year, it's kind of craft within you will make a lot of money.
Okay, me GDS say what Women's Development Bank who abakwasem and minim the future to you no who is saying amodemo Farmers Bank bebo mo no who no future
I don't believe anything that the politicians set up. They can say you just tell me the Ghana for was to buy yes to buy papa yes to buy money.
Okay.
And if it's only 10% pen thinking right in Ghana, the 90% are not thinking well. You're left to your right. Bank, Women's Bank, fine. Women's Bank, which now, but yet the economy say, we get a Farmers Bank. She come with their mind saying, our bank, wow.
Okay.
But we person to show our left foot. I'm going to walk up for any actually, any man, yeah, bread. Which we folk any them. The economy say, okay, pretty sure our left from the irrigation, the bank will provide a rate for them to because it is so clear, Anya Shikrano, extension officer on Nimuno. You say if way the whole of the year, when you crano, when you Ebia, in François Bessibia, 100,000, and I say 200,000, and I say 20,000. If the money says, can I say 200 manner, the business so fast walk, the business says cano. If you are former person who goes to if anything, a scanning you. If you only say, you must scholarship. Farmers Bank, scholarship, we any bank there, you qualify to go to school. What I'm gonna say? Yes, I buy pressure. I buy have a lot of responsibility. Yes, a road system and in the I buy it. And I said, yeah, and yeah, you're fine. And I buy you're fine. And I buy your house. For people, I buy feeding in cough. Now, how can you feed your people? Feeding your people need to say, they back neighbor now. You can also do better for your father to kill in your man. About the demo. The better run their face, the men can crack a many mighty in the pocket. Now, and come in KJB. Now, maybe it's a 400 million Ghana cedis, a DB bank, no. Send a kind of 1 million every month. Crime will be Yanamudi, a requirement for the bank. And I may never see a queen anymore. No, a best about chamber needing come away. Nana Oba dear Boati Bonsu. Na wano ena ye ekuafo a omo concern omo president o my Ghana national o se mampeni mofa no Ministry of Food and Agriculture and recognize omo se omo kra so ekuafo a omo yeku ena ede mofa staff bet na omo moda unye hu hwe kra. Abra, good morning.
Good morning.
Ene mboko
me hoye na ode
obo ade adom ekurekuremu bibi abe fine. Na dia na ekro ejame de Ghana mitukwa kakra afena maba ene mebi because wo hu no
ma min chia hwefo no pe na me mo makwa abanfamra yedwumedi no so western in the morning insem de bebre na ekoso nso inye dakro ne ebetumi de aka ni nyina ye ka bia na ejebi na yekoye ni but I think say nra ni esi ya mepese meka wasam kakra chairman wuntumi
okay
okopie mo court esi ade o machine se na wotwi bia no mfa no ho nkonko kire investigator na investigator no one record bo so meso ababa yen konta attendance ho konta na em so mkopie court na kire se investigator no won comply aso no hu se we adwuma be nsuni nti wonye nti esi sa wonye de a won fa no ho nko kire registrar nti registrar ne sa abra ye ka sei also opezi size book bitu wo chema wuntumi ba na record ya na wa ma no nso asan se ye chema ne ntumi ansan na obeton print nso a bosume so wa kwakoye ekobu ehun konta eno nso ewo ho na enura yedi case ne chi no me hu ni se NDC fo ankasa no omo be mu yebu but asama wo mutumi kan ni se chema wuntumi is a jail candidate ni omo kan no but eba no obi so kan say aban ewo so na sa aban no any wudi asema wo chances say wo be wini no just 15%. One e ka kire wo ye kokota we deal with evidence no matter who you are se chachuchi katakrampo no na kwagina wo so wo de obi aba court na se wentumi improve na asemo a enya de obedi nkunim enti ye the evidence na ye di edwuma so far I think the major things are case here and no mo course and nyama your friends and attorney general wojina so na wodi ebu yewura no foni na no en shada anye dwuma ase here say metie ye for evidence bra enti me hunu so dey asem de ebedi ye de mra ne ye dwuma na we are also hoping say justice will be well served now so from the look of things now chairman besinye di nkuni I'm not going ahead of the court but senior adene air chrono se sa na be kra ansha enkunim de besia bebiem na ema remfi se nya weni ne edi kan a NDC aban se wo mo de chema huntumi akogina court o mo na akogina court amane edi nkunim da odi nkunim judgment debt kro mo ntumi antwia enti ebi besia sibiem ebi besia sibiem and now me sheda me after say on the councils no mo free court no me hu say amanfo comment na the only language NDC for can say chairman want me will go to jail for 15 years we so be for 30 years and I miss mo in the history of Ghana eba ne say aban bi aba aban mu no so me kweti accusation proye na wo prosecute amanfo publicly o ma tunye jail obi da the only thing on be yan so public Inya na nse Ghana for ye kan ho asem na nya press conference na attorney general waye enti chama wuntumi de mbaguo no kumfo e wo public enso evidence na de edwuma e ba ne san na me bisa nipa ba ko na nka wo ka chama wuntumi ho na o se afa de ono be testify against chama wuntumi no e na me bisa nse how far
Ono se afa no adwen
because in your oral contract na ye hwe wo se chema wontu yansa na betumi de concession dia ma obi se je na ye so adwuma no ye de nkrata na ye adwuma ana na ye nyina ya sensan we go into an agreement say agreement musu bi ni ho musu ni pa no de na no ne kan etuo musu nkrata ni ho e de ano ne kan nti wo de ye nhwe bebia be kwakosi but me de metumi aka se nura ne ameti ye no ene sane area andi apia kubi wo chirechire mu no me wo hope say if it's a charges no crampo no ebi ho wo ye guilty crampo na dodo na wo kwa he is not guilty of them
but wo hwa asoma na nkasa na anopemi bi se a area andi apia kubi no just case na nkasa bo yanko so
case management
no yanko so na kan nura mo ko se yen start na bia interpretation bi be ba translator bi be mu witness be mu ni ade na but o mo ko enom so charges are the woman no also to be proving who and character
case during the case management conference no I was say what do evidence about ya keka ni na sie ni ansa na yakogina dakim yakogina dakim wi a me witness am de be ba na fe die obi aba be defend the witness statement is that not it enti said honum na was our present wo de na wo be ka say me de ne de e ya no kasa keka ya de ya no bu obi kun for sa
asema de atu ni banzo do ano kekere be defend
ade nso ye de mra na ye adwuma sani ade na ekro no se chama wuntumi de ne nkrata aba di adanse so me mo se na me ye galamse me nye galamse because Ghana ha ye we galamse fo ntumi enya kokuduro nkwaji tumi krata na mo me wo mitumi krata ma register a ye friend is akonta mining na akonta mining na enya galamse ebia EPA fo hyehyɛ mo de amami na me di sum evidence ni na wo wentumi improve we de kyerɛ se me ye galamse ya na ene ye koya na say ye bai inti case management conference no mugu so mo ye ni di ekire no sani udi kankan ye no ye nyan share try na nkasa ase bani da so
all right my uncle anymore the bokrata no me find ba news in France na ba de aka to aso and point ba news the bokrata no your authentic media outlet or the some bebre no na e dia ba 2023 me hu se ana me gitum ana me kan so say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bami 63% or so 63 na yera nana komia o kire hu say 63 point something percent no Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bami 2026 31st of January yen primary sa ye kono Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bami be outperforming obey more than no yen 2023 no pay ohinba news e de abakra tefa so emienu ewo kratai enimu na yami adum o chinechi 11th asante o say to abie wo de report e fa no boko conflict na o siesie ye no o ba ko mo mampani ntino on the 11th yawada Thursday o de hon kratai kwa ko mo mampani na mampani so ye so betumi ahwe the findings and some recommendations baby o mo make ye no o be ye adwuma na asomdwe aboboko a ye so mampani betumi so die no so echi o ba ko friend Kwabena Frimpong what they chopa ma all the presidential aspirant or MPP mu say campaign no enye decent mama campaign no enye decent and so krata no feto so enum what they abana no krakro mu no OSP phone da ha and the interior minister Muntaka Mubarak Mohammed M-Cube once phone eda ha krata feto so and so na and they was say yenye hwehwemu emfa no the assassination probe and I say hwehwemu a yenye mfa no yewura kiseja abenya yese ebinumu aya amadwe say ombe assassinate no omedi ni dem akuno atwitwa no ebedi ni bone yen hwe sansem no mu a eno so nsem no ho nsem no so ahodo no henba news edem amanbo ede aba ento aso
Ochema wo story a wo di twa to e mame nkasa mfa won kakra na update aba ne say OSP nasema waka ede afa probe no ho ne sa asem no krampo no enya afi mu ne CEO ne esi afrase so won say no person wo OSP won nam free wo drive one out drive ho kwaba wo so obi so obi assassinate wo
assassinate na ben
last year ensi wa afi mu ne esi afrase
ti afrase na nsan ko betumi so aka say nkofo person mo assassinate no aden wa twen na abana na wo so ne free so na abanfo abana obeka no abanfo no epen so nyende
onim interior minister say yenye investigation so Prah by your catch OSP so your true for why am mamofo position a woti yanka yemfa nya manyosam and so it's obvious to say papa no wo ya manyosam e wo seat no so obi a wadwin ko ekire ni behu so OSP ni kasa ne ne ye a wa sha asese we eyamanyosam na wo ye ye be assassinate o your mind no na ya fa o say ye adwuma ma yen because e ban kata se ne pro ya edi enya enti ye se ye adwuma na wo de boa ye ne yentumi ntu ase ye ntumi ntu ase kra na ye mre na se what you see na se ya fa wadwuma mu ne mu bi ebe so mu di o dem what do you have to do twice not once enti e bia once ne di kan no podo obeka so we de enya hwe na second one so e ade na nansi a wudi nyamara sa wo kyekyere amanfo kwa mbone so na ye ka no e na oba beka sa amanfo krampo no mbe so mo assassinate me fine e na interior minister say so obi be so assassinate udi a eye nya hwehwemu afi wo se a e asam no krampo no enya afi na si ye nti esi afrase hwan na obi so assassinate oh
mo SPD e wi se obi despair obi na so obi gra wo mframem obisas was say papa no obey gira obro bianka obi endi nechi
OSP wo ye den obeko ade ne de wo ye den petition na ban obeko ya tumaketuum abanya tumaketuum abanya adwuma e faketuum a ade ntina mo kike against electricity mo ye yes mine no munya botre ni ni abaye fine and also edda a business analyst nim anope na Daily Guide say Ghana's favorite newspaper. Now we say Yera Kennedy a Japan phone da ha. And we say we a do tia and yadi bia hubia imperifone can say benkum jeri nimfa and nimfa su jeri benkum aha ensa kwa na nsa so aba o say mama mitumi na meso mama ngwedwuma we ade
send mommy send amemu
send mommy send give me power I give you jobs
your man power adwuma na waye no on fire
oh debi na wa me power me for adwuma mo na fedidi na the woman power no
say bro ba power adwuma be bia bia ye on mine dia but on the private ones so
enu nti say your mine dia na momoa me na adwuma ne nyo mine dia nti give me power and I give you job aha send mommy send eda ha kratafa no so etoso miensa ene edi ne foni abeto ha minority the mighty minority in parliament here Alexander Fenyoda wo no mo say hey you do not fear I will help you now me say chronicle 4 nyame asem ye omode abata hui ekoma hwan ekon ma naimos 4 no wo mo ekase here Joseph on the naimos deputy director of operations so no see ye Ghana from am wo ye yewu ade ngalam say na ye kono aye din papa omo chichiri yensegu yechi omo boye yem so musum yensu ade nti osehwe ahemfo ene amanyofo omo si ye kwan omu omo si ye kwan isa wo kwa ahemfo krampo na bo galam say fo no ban amanyofo nso sponsor ennyoma nso akande ebetumi dia ko etia no eno so kra ye twintwan nti Ghana fo mo nka bi maye Ghana fo ye ka bi enya ye o enye ye bisa wo kasa baba chiro wako eno so eda ha sei na mef eno mo accuse former board members for castrating smear campaign yo eno so eda ko wakrate nanim enano pe chronicle ne de ba ye enie ye de the Ghanaian Times ene de ebesoso Ghanaian Times say the most authoritative newspaper His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ena ne foni da hakata fe to so du mienu no ene ye frase yo ha Yera Mahama say he is committed to building a better Ghana obianka na koma to ne yam ede na koma so ye pa na koma pon so na ni so ade hu so obehwe na wetumi asiesie Ghana na Ghana etumi egina brane ama ne yoma nyina so etumi akwankan na we no na wo reflect last year 7 December no ene ye kwoto aba edma no a wo kan sa asem ye no so da ha na ha yese Ghana ene Burkina Faso and womo strengthen womo bilateral cooperation and also our kratafa to so mi ye ni Burkina Faso nkita hudie no ene ye hye emudene na sa Burkina Faso so mo nkai ko asfo
edwadie eja
edwadie
obetumi no mo
okay yo
na so we am free dem try na da fa no ma be ma
me awe
odi ne Ghana di Independence Day so ba ye
enye Independence Day impo ada swearing in
swearing ampa
aha
obabi
na your vice president eya na me shada ntini nka papa your vice president ni or say or catch Africa e be bru hampeni fo nyina say e ba ne say your health system ne dia yen hye wodi ahonde bia ye woni nim dia bia ye woni mfa hyem na yade bia ye critical sector eno so Ghanaian Times e de aba ene anopai na kratafa to so e9 Parliament e declare as a vacant seat e pandai seat no na courts e say yenye rerun inti ye say 90 days which is 3 months ye fra say ye counter kwanisa inti rerun de be so nra me hu sa hemfo no so after press conference omo kire say asumdwa wo mo pe e wo pandai ti nka they shouldn't be a rerun we mo selecting na and wonko na onim sa de ye so see after sa panda elections another one will come up. Another one will come up. Obi nso besi atam dia ko because onim so e ho ne ya line wo mo up e dia mi ko ye beji amame enya ne dia nso e ba ne san so a munka hu ne say constituent no e na mo bu o manim ti amba sa mo kire mo so mo ni mu nyansa yakoto abeyi nipa ye pe mo be so mo kire so mo ni mu nyansa na we are telling the NDC government and one more Supreme Court one say 2028 is just around the corner. And they should also not forget constitutional culture of power belongs to the people. Every day be a bekaimo. Say to me no e we yensam. Enti mo de se na ye de ama mo no. Monya ne mo pe. Na merebe so. Say 100 years akra no bedu akonwa so a.
Sure.
Mo merebe so Ghanaian Times. Edisi.
Very well. But meaning say court asisa na no because I don't know say in 1 month omo nhwe no nya rerun wo. Pandai.
We yes 30 days. And is it 90 days or?
Check them so court no share say within 30 days no omo hwe.
90 days.
90 days. Okay.
Yes, so 90 days clock starts.
Okay. All right. Mate, do not even see na yenda ne homra sisi a. Ye ba ne be di o man Ghana hon come on here. From the political angle no, e dey so na eto for mo. Me be sisi a. Yebra.
To me, 101.3.
If prosecution fails to prove his case, then we may file a submission of no case, for which the case will come to an end. But we did not tell you we are going to file a witness statement. We told you that we will be filing a list of witnesses, and such list of witnesses we file them. Because of the history, the checkered history of this case, we are very mindful that we don't overexpose our defense, and therefore we will bring a list out of which we will pick some and use some. We are witnesses to a situation where the Attorney General has posed one of our accused persons to be its witness, and therefore we are mindful of exposing our possible witnesses. Anyhow, it is a rule, a direction of the court, so we'll file a certain list. But trust me, we will not be precluded from changing or adding or subtracting. So at the right time, we will file such a list. What's case?
Welcome, Chairman.
This is another day. We are here today to move a motion for further discoveries, meaning that we need further documents from the prosecutor, the Attorney General. So we moved the motion in court for the court to order the Attorney General to furnish us with the documents that we are seeking. So this is a very simple process. We'll just finish soon. I guess within the next 20 minutes or so will be done. Then the court will order them to finish us with the documents. If they don't have such documents also, it is within their ability to also inform the court that they don't have possession of that document, then we can proceed. So very simple process today.
Thank you.
Some messages are pay eba. Now we're from St. Okushemo, text message from St. Okushemo Kodokro Meskado Keten was it Ghanaian good morning bro. Ghanaians made a great mistake in a year ago today. Okay, so the 1 year of this NDC government has been a failure and characterized by disappointment, lies, and hypocrisy. Galamsey is now worse. Prices of goods keeps up increasing. Nothing good has happened to the ordinary Ghanaian. NPP must come back to restore the hopes of Ghanaians and transform the country. Saint Okushamo Diawade Abaniose, greetings to Chairman Otis Kobna. We're incoming chairman for Iskado Keten, Colensa, a incoming secretary, and Onwankasa St. Okushamo so Oba communications officer. Messages no. Okay. Dudona na wahanso, but intumi hunu ni very well. Mamsha. Ero minim say ebenya WhatsApp and YouTube messages no so a say nra no say betumi ahwe ne san so that angle na intumi enkenken no so nsam kakra and the ano paint no 0248 071174 0248 071174 ayo wo test line and I betumi do message no dia fa so ye henu say ye ne yura Chris Labibu aten e betumi edi nkomo nde ano pay na the Chronicle a report asembi Naimus 4 asem no the Chronicle a report Naimus one more asem but just betumi the Chronicle to so amamia na mo de mumma ne nda so saa na betumi so ayen se no be ni bia was say logistical constraint teniye logistical constraints and interferences by chiefs, politicians, undermining Galamsey fight. Naimus and Ormuka say. Mrs. Subiem, or say logistical constraints, interferences by chiefs and politicians, and I'm where they one more undermining the Galamsey fighter on my Ghana. Yakun. Me say Galamsey kuno enye no mudwa enye kasa ayo togbe se metumi aye nti muntu aba mfama me na woni strategy pia wo de be fight Galamsey His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, former president of the Republic of Ghana, I can tell you on authority say wo yo mampeni no untumi nka say when shiasa kunshia we bi say oh amanyoni bi frɛ amampeni even not directly kra no a obi obon mampeni pa bi chief of staff and as one frɛ the ministers ni bi say ase mo hwɛ ma me na Galamsey no me nkofo bi ye ma ye say nkofo bi akwakwakire wo mo saa time Operation Vanguard, Operation Galam Stop, Operation Halt ni ade akwakwakire wo mo ntie nja wo mo amampeni untumi nka so mampeni Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo we nhia bi untumi nka so hini bi amfa phone amfra peni bi say DCO MCO say bio MPB and say minister bi untumi nka say ohini bi amfa phone amfra fo safo ni bi e wona na do amambuo mu say oh munja wo mo na I know some of them and you know me na make asane ade yentrance ne yenka mama mo mfa mo nkokot ne ade untumi nka say na do penso bi ensi ebisi ye logistics ne de make say no de na do make sure say obe provide logistics no e de ama Operation Vanguard for ne Operation Galam Stop for ne ade no o provide logistics no de ma wo mo because there was an interministerial committee on illegal mining. Interministerial committee yet abedwoku a wo mo no eye ministries different ministries and ye come abomu a ye dey fight Galamsey Ghana fo nso ne anim pefe say na do betumi a fight ntino ye dey ye chita e de kwata na do echi won tumi kasa politicians amanyofo na nkasa na ebinu ni na do amembuo mu a na abamu na mo ye Galamsey no bi won tumi kasa na ebinim na ebi wom untumi nka say amanyofo ni bi so amfre minister bi say menimpa bi ana me concession bi ana me site bi me machines bi nkrofo bi person ko bubu no ka so mo so mo nsam machi o man frɛ commander bi ana oda eye committee na no ana say operation for ano untumi nka say be bi sense be bi sa enia ebesi but identity era numbers fo enu mo Namos wenmu aba mbonten so a won beka say weni de eya aginsemu because yema mu kwama mu yom adwuma as Namos National Anti-Illegal Mining Operative Secretariat adenti ana mo kasa yema mu kwan ena two boss bia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edi say galamsey yes no mu bi kutu pemi odi say wo mo say me ba mo to abadama me na me ba mehwe na afei mo a yetiri mo kogu efiase enam galamsey so no me jamo na maba aba be yem adwuma na makwakwakye financiers no me ba twente ayi okay obetumi de me aba studio back na makwakwakye financiers no ele makwakogu wo no ontumi nkasa sa boss no mampani hye wo mo no wendi so enu nti ama okun no aya dempa ede na ede ama Namos no enu nti se Namos no ko operations a na citizens no koma ma no omatumi tuwa asna so na kakane nkasa besabe so de ni be krom a na obi ho popo ene boss bia ehye wo mo ewo position a ye de be ye galamsey be ye amanyosem ekase be gya wo mo makwa mu galamsey ni ti no omo so enya ataban se ehunu so de ni bi ye hu post ni bi ye hunu blue water gas fo bi ye hunu kofuko bi a one person mo be fight yan as galamsey na yes no be sie ni and that is the reason why ntia ukọ hwidie mu ewa hafa no now ukọ eye dadwen ewa sentimental mu ukọ nkronkro bebere so a wo mu so asrafo nti omutumi ene asrafo ebo ntokwa enano kenti asem de asrafo enwotwe aside ministers ensia ene asrafo nsia bi so na omka ho a omkonya helicopter kwanhia no na kebese hia enwotwe biem omu na ya asrafo a kroma apu omu fimfram eku omu anase ya lynch omu all because of campaign bi ye share galamsey for no den say ye ba ye be yimu afrefiase kokubu ahen ene Tony Oben and oye petroleum hub no penny o da no ekwogira galamsey site share galamsey for no den say on the 7th of December ye to ba wie pe on the 9th ye kenkan wie no bia hunu say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and enwini a obi go back to the site ekwo en galamsey kutu pebia ye de share galamsey yes no jomu hunu say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ba galamsey no emu ba mre e de ama me aye galamsey ewo ensuo ewo kwayem ewo ensase yemfudie no yedwetwa kogo nungu yedwetwa bro nungu emu nungu because yewo eku a ye de sa adwuma na hwom sase se yepe emu wo mamu e be kra e de aba yewo eku a na individual e de ama wo se se yepe enam wo krom ha e be kra e de aba yepe ensuo e be kra de aba eye abamu animpa bi no mo de sa contract de ama wo mo eno nti mo de mo nse nkoko no mo nse yen banche no mo nse bro de no mo nse manken no mo nse yen bagira no mo say ya be no mun say koko mun say bibia na ye be kra bi dia ba enti amagam say fo no enya hoodi bi ni tumi bia wonu hwan ye betumi kra bo ne age wuto de from sem and na gara fo tumi bu aposifo bu asrafo age omutuo edi from sem say hey mfa mutuo ni mbra yetumi bu police ni ne age ni moto ne age frinzem ne de twamfoni ya age moto ne prum ya age moto ne na o de moto no yatia na ka who born dog to catch a lion sanka wo a citizen a wonim semra ne se ho kwan se wotumi fa won sanka a uniformed person na wotumi kura epo no esaje ni tuo esaje ni moto. But yet the galamsey ni yamanyosem NDC edi galamsey yamanyosem ene yankopon ya dom yankopon pe bone na opese hunu NDC for ahoton womo se womo kan ye ahoton a yankopon be se ye de to womo ho no womo power no se Ghana for mamu nkonkoto abadodo ma NPP intino voter apathy esim party for na mu no kontoko edidi agya mensem bebrebe ene de koto abetie NPP amanyoko no ene de NDC baye 1 year nie enne yenya nduru bebia esuo no yenya mbrumponduru mfimfim bebia mpo afeni a start wa anu no eba enso yeni track ensem yentumi kwa eni mu biem esuo yiri yan awo omanyim yenya ntwa 1 year nimpo wieye enne Namos ya abana no enkofo bi otiye They say the blue water guards for your what TA NPP so be river guards, river wardens. And now also NPP for fan woman senka or mumbo in river ye subontain no by any idea. And this about so you different ideology. Yeah, then your friend blue water guards. Operation Galam Stop. Yeah, you different idea, friend Naimus. Your secretariat, woman Shaswo, and now a year cannot Dominic Bois. One day penny or tell me now no Naimus no. And now Maba no Case. And these politicians no Emma who come on your Juma. And this I have been Emma who come on your Juma as Naimus. And they chance to cry logistical constraint. Logistical. I can't you say Naimus no, and the Jumano, and this Yabano, a power Naimus, and say, Mon Quake, and Sapai, Mamon Fa a truo, Mamon Fancy kind, Mother Monco, just Moko Pamuomo, and Femfluo, and in Naimo no about call Galam says site, not a two crabby or Kitano, Abu Benim, Ebia, Abu Benim, every crowd Corocano, Yamanan Fetu, Semanuku to Bia, Yahuama appearance now, no presence, Cranwa, you been Jania free a year site wono, and that. And Namos no, woman ni akade amudi adwuma. Che NPP amanyoku no. Se wasede bia ye ne wono asese ko nhwe nhyira omo na ye wadom ye mfandom omo. Yey, se wo dantemo. Yey, a friend Diamond da. Na se bi wo Western ready ha. Na se Western Diamond da. Ye fam wo omo. Bas. Because NPP amanyoku no strategizing nyoma say woka eye committee dey ya pawo na Galam Stop for na operation Vanguard operation hot for the kan no a e be make sure akade bia mo hia bia na e be mamo, and that is the reason why na na do penso no Galam say yetumi tuase yie say can percentage wise na kameka say Nanado was able to fight Galam say e bia 65-70%. 65-70%. Nanado it will fight Galam say 65-70%. Because akade bia no ana womu hia no na de ma wo mo. But in this day pepere te kreke fufuru and na petu lifestyle bi and o be fam one tro ahodo and o be die no mo de age fight it Galam say no mo fight it. Mon fight it. Na de bia me bu me baby say dompa akrotua mansa kodwansa waka epuo no sakraman obotewe ayemtuo tienie me say dompa akrotua mansa onu akrotua mansa leopard sebonua no ebusua no leopard de no ho dame no leopard dompe no onu akrotua mansa na ni eden an samra ne kodwansa na ni eden wono ko waka dompe no wakapu an watu oguo dompe no kamu no wapuagu na wo sakramai fox krama wo wire mu a wo tese krotwa mansa seso but wo ho adi nduru krotwa mansa no wo no sebe wonka obebo atra keke na obenya ayemtuo wo bodom peni tra keke kra no a wo sakramai obenya ayemtuo because wo mpeni krotwa mansa kra ne yede ko kai no oputugu ye na wo sakramai and this is sakramai wo no ko botra keke kra wo ye betu enti yamfa anuhunu ena kwa masere yamfa anuhunu ena kwa emasere yamka se basere de ko no de anuhunu kwa se ka se njo but emasere okosra obanse ma wade a yamfa anuhunu esa oboa wo ho na wo de akade ahia se de je oba wade no de ko yamfa anuhunu fa nko masere ane san sempeni se wo do anu do anwere ebi nwo wunti no na ebinom do anu do anwere wo my Ghana because enwere na ye fu na wo do anu ka wo so mo na no abu atfom. Yey entino ewiase nankasa na yete wono yesi se due mu odue krampo no a ye odie si ne metiri so se due emu odue bo a ye odie si ne metiri so Nanado wo fight Galam say no ade na modu but still ye si ne metiri so wotumi so aye e de koye na modu enti ye wo owura nankasa wo se wo ya ade no ho tempenisa adin wo ye no owura ye owura nankasa awo ya ade no nim se ne ya ade no broni wo ya kan wo de manua e kan ho wo ya ti wo de manua e kan ho roman crof america se mu ne manua e da ho ne manua e da ho it is o pebiri bi na bibiri chiro so a o ko manua nim no akohwem abrabon sa e o manua And it's all person fighting I'm say. Now they are no hunu and a day campaign and the budget to be better as well. Only manua, over to your pretty I'm saying no. And until that is a reason why tia Galamsey no Botia NDC and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the Naimos and a master T. Elsuno. Over to river waters, I'm come from and say blue water gas. Over to woman can say, oh, no, phone come on, some time a craft on a threatening shall confirm before. Oh, your crowd and they will credit in the cry and a chip no can reach a crown for Ocasa won't it. Oh, never take your name. And I'm from Crampona, or Muntuana, Momo Biamba, and Mobuyas. And I don't say, Shama say, Metia say, Nam a blue water gas for Nukuyamutu. Oh, me, no work with you be mutu. Mofa, hey, where do you come back as with TV? So, Mukuma send me see what you. Mukana send me shop. Mukuma check, Mimbukro, a check. Oh, much a crumb for no, you're me, no, Mutrabantidian on the Senator. Menka say, ye, and yet, what you crumb for? Fanoco Post Station. What you crumb for? Fanoco Post Station, near Henry and Jamie said, and I was him. But no, I see on Mukuma, brave, I best crow cry channel. Somewhere 18, more by 90s more. Chabanchi, I say. They're very wrong, Mamma, very wrong, but you don't say a poor poem. I'm just selling it to choose. Again, I'm in AP. I chill, watch it. Deposit for Gramoka Mumu, and who call. Oh, nti shama for dem chi omu me ka me kai me Kumasi na ka sampona e bi musu ke ba ko me yo mu krampa ache chop chamba chi dia shene tuna enjoy the some His Excellency John Dramani Mahama one penny office no so because he must I think say 2.7 billion o budget e dem na so pa o di twamana so 2.7 billion Amampeni nkwa office amampeni watena 2.7 billion almost 3 billion amampeni ye de ne mabibiri o mayimu ebebo o mayi but e twade akọ nkwa waso ye yisika amampeni yisika sika onu sika ade ba ko efendi ade efendi sika ayi be focus sika wa taban e be so ka se wuni po wuni ataban ti sika no tu ohun kwa kwatere no hwe sika on l'argent me parle pour sika mpedede l'argent me parle pour sika mpedede parce sika on wo de ye ne se fate se wo de ya wunya returns no nti o mampede be srew se wo awo so be fight Galamsey no a yesrew Galamsey no eda ho endei omumbu wo others and respect wo nhihye a wahihye yes amfeni di ama yen Catholic bishops no ne mpenifo bi ni ade a wo hye wo mo bose Galamsey no ba be fight obe this and that no amfi bu amfa mo wo mo but enkechi man pedo betwa bibi di afa ho okay nti eza mo na mo homra sesi ana yenia Chris labibu atentenase webedu na yendi nkomo entoase nti eba sesi a
Want to me 101.3 Nyaminsawo. Want to me 101.3 Nyaminsawo.
Welcome, Chairman.
This is another day. We are here today to move our motion for further discoveries, meaning that we need further documents from the prosecutor, the Attorney General. So we moved the motion in court for the court to order the Attorney General to furnish us with the documents that we are seeking. So this is a very simple process. We'll just finish soon. I guess within the next 20 minutes or so, it will be done. Then the court will order them to furnish us with the documents. If they don't have such documents also, it is within their ability to also inform the court that they don't have possession of that document, then we can proceed. So very simple process today.
Thank you. Fazi R8. You were Chris Labibu Atin, and we Baby drew and me say, wouldn't that so no and shed and funny time in the agro. So it could be one or two reasons being to know and find Chen there and in Como. Yes, good morning.
Morning.
Oh, yeah.
Minia, Apumwe.
Walk up and I swear.
Yeah.
Before
I me starting me, you know. Where the my father said, they're back on 2 electricity for him. By 2 days in the West Fiji, Greater Height Honum, the far Summers International School Honum, the back inside Honum, you need light. I'm saying, Obaka, and answer, I'm matching so toy.
Yeah.
I'm saying, a pranaka crab boom. A pranaka boom, nana, your lights, you know, a call off. But you see, the funny thing is that, yeah. Adjoining communities like Cancer Road, no matter go from no call off.
Yeah.
But I know like about there buy. Young quiet there no, and it's been like that for some time.
Wow.
Anytime they are in so bad say talk a cry no. Now your honum call off.
Wow.
Your friend electricity for if I no pay me do hanum puru. My friend almost say sir apparent the boy no and the pressure pay abeto amusu to mu sie ba.
Oh, okay.
What I say? Not just say he has not even given you a specific time I'll say omu pressure down almost. It omu gusu sie ba. It just say you do wa. Not just say you do. It just best throw man on paper. I say you won't chire. I don't pay. Say me find me phone back room. I'm charge. Say you're fine.
Maintains you. So in the 21st century, no. Apparently, boom ma ECG
light call off.
You know that tender arrest and I almost say into to be here. I don't know.
Oh no. It's under serious pressure, pa. And no, I see calls bene a semi yen to me because before no off. Oh, I'm paid the sorry, I'm the back room. May charge. It's not fine. The other electricity for your pass on promotion now. Yeah, if I say watch the
here no more yet. And the Bomber can buy to my says you could
yes next year.
And I say 9.86.
What I say? What the cat now this year now? You are 25%.
Yes.
You are 25%. You understand?
Yeah.
Now more here the purpose for the brand. You understand? But you also a world of reciprocity. What I say? Oh yeah,
yeah.
Now they develop say yeah, but what they do when you are supposed to discharge your duties so to benefit that one you don't want to do it.
You see, when in a can and ACG every month piano or technical and commercial losses. A cobe 90 million Ghana every month be
terrible.
Because then as I grad a bomber like go off. Now they obi illegal connection bed and put so illegal. I don't say ECG.
Serious.
The service charge you know say car about on to 25%
more.
And only
service charge a whole juma no muyi.
25%.
A whole juma no muyi.
Rather if
madam will be na a call program be Canada.
Okay.
Omo man 3 months.
Okay.
Odo asu kofi. Me baby o.
Maka.
Me head of Ghana.
Oh, adai.
Me baby o. Because I say nipa. Okodu airport or Ottawa. Na nipa na all call the hono. Well. Or yeah, about from the airport, you know, or about 4.5 to 5 hours drive.
Okay.
What do you say? Live Nipano share the live location keke.
Okay.
And a man from the airport. Car or fire or airport. Or the live location of ma you know. Or see Nipano plano.
Wow.
Not even 1 inch more.
Wow.
I say, I say, Omutuno. Man, look at a driver now of a fan, chauffeur, I just all share screen also. Omutu this time. Omubedu a honum this time. I say, Kofi you do 1 second upon Kane traffic I say you could not ready you better do hand on traffic that's red you better do hand on traffic that's so green them that you this number of hours this number of minutes you do now I say that was said pep near I screen no soon that was exactly what happened 21st century what does it I say there is a place electric cars na electric buses and
sure
what does it now as to how they manage to do this they say so one salary and say we call like 25 kilometers per hour
okay
what you also said then 25 an hour
wow
what you also said then
25
an hour but you know I didn't to be planning omu like this that's what they tell you to be solving common electricity problems to be solving
and the because you turn you see into my before about thing but
no but you have to say
yeah it's true
you understand because you see them I don't know you understand maybe 100 top 400 cedis prepaid it is 16 days what does it
hey
so light off the who can the car anka main your light for 2 days you know and can say extend 2 days and say extend no what for 16 days prepaid no call off
oh that
it is at 2 days now
a call off
no fi
hey
it is so sad it is so sad what does it and they tell
very well Mate
and they are still demanding more
tariffs increment Mate the FNC and is the case e come asemo me kai pa 2020 NPP abani ye biribi e fa cash water for mechanism mundi no so keke is it friend so and idea na mu abepemende ba yanko enim ni anhwe the office of the special prosecutor debate wo abonten so no say yen scrap office no anase papa nankasa as the SP no yen pam no anase office of the special prosecutor nankasa aye na dwuma wie nti no there's no need to be maintain office nanka yen resource AG office no nanka eno no enye adwuma no mom yie efa mo man no
me da se anope mechia ahwefo na mechia MPP delegates within the next is it 1 month
close
to I a little
after 1 month Saturday first na be ade no and they 9th 21 days bi so dey na mu bi ade ntino
ntino ye bebo ye ho kai anytime ya kwai say ye no be kasa ye bebo ye ho kai say MPP delegates omunya no wrong that in selecting a candidate for presidential elections, you know, they've never had it wrong.
Okay.
And I believe that this is not the time for them to get it wrong. You know, your best almost say, Yame Yadomna Emre no Swa, na yetin kwemwa. Almost Dr. Bahumianim. Because just like Omwa Omwechemuno, the Aniano. And you'll be there was not one single one who called first time at Unyaye.
Okay.
Into the young man, as for Omo Makano. Obia kwa obona pro in some omo kano it is just to sway the candidate if I say delegates more emotions towards omo direction but I believe say delegates also who say baumia they are torn that so going forward no he will be the easier of the event is to market into best ramona yakwana omo Dr. Baumia and na mincha honorable George Mekudu Castle Western Regional Coordinator for the Bahumia 2028 campaign.
Okay.
Michia on so Emmanuel Akwa Kudu Akwa no nyina and pay Michia mo. What was there? Office of the Special Prosecutor, our office in Akazana. Right from the inception, it's been a very interesting office because of the Nkrofo Yediomo Atna office one as in paying for you know because Martin Amidu on our first a special prosecutor or buyer or non considered load of controversies. What do you say?
Yeah.
It you know if I do maybe production a buying the attitude towards the office now. I say the one for no buying because the complaints were becoming one too many.
Yeah.
What does it? It you know I buy like I said Jaro. na all year there especially as far as in some the office accommodation there can now the press conference ni can some na one day onakasa from nowhere or he better was you are we yan and just and ya do come and this current controversial now last week now I'm saying yes there was a one man demonstration in Accra.
Yes, Martin Pebune so for be no yes
say president you know that me read it on Facebook. It was a very interesting write up. Adipano Kase Kiseja Beno or more law now or more of a classroom lecturer than the normal practicing lawyer. No. What does it? Okay. Because some would say President Akufo-Addo or the former president Atamos normally a mate to school.
Okay.
Or we are a law. But those Atamos in the are more of teaching.
Okay.
It's say lawyers may do jira ho. Na baako law lecturer. The performance say woman no responsibilities that the performance will be below par. Than obia or no practicing lawyer. No.
Okay.
What you say? And until attorney general will no. You understand? Because I am more of classroom or law or tre. What I say? On shed that practicing no well. It's not Professor Justice Kisija Bene more of a classroom law lecturer. It's and then you have the responsibility to do the practice aspect of it. It is becoming very problematic for him. What is it? I say petition now against him. Say petition now the president will walk him out. Now say he will still maintain that officer. I believe the little advice I have for the president is moving forward. Or practicing lawyer.
Okay.
Now come for office because practicing lawyer no they only say you be procedure no the juma oye. What I say that problem because just like Martin Amido, it seems as if when you complain oye. Last week was 2 weeks ago. Now, if you put the arresting authorities, no, the office now. The office now. And Kenofuriata will feed jurisdiction. Yeah. I mean, all this kind of offense. Say, what do I say? Obia o to paya. Watch to the then outgoing chief of staff. Now you copy the current chief of staff. Say. He has to seek medical attention outside. And just say, he sneaked out of the country. Yeah. What do I say? And then what now? Your friend say, and now you see, say a Juma jurisdictions at the United States. What I say? You have a certain responsibility. A Juma quietly. It's not the Juma, but Kiseja Beno or media attention.
Yeah.
What I say? All the time. I don't know what tools are and Quadoma made the bed double for you. Said, you understand? Yeah, what you must say. If you to say, Judge, you say, Judge, you say, what say, officer, the man, what except yourself. I believe, moving forward, Memo dear. Opakaya Nanado or this office of the special prosecutor the buyer. So the accolades are international right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I share one more platform no swa that
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I share one more platform no swa that is office of the special prosecutor platform no swa. So far cases are active more in the 33. So from 2018 up to date no cases are 33. And they are more convicted 7. But you say asset recoveries and we be a one ya convicted woman show money at the end. It may year from ho in the interest of the state, 12.9 billion Ghana cedis. And so far no, Osha and you to me but say be a sentence will be an answer and only the BBC say anyhow. but we to me yes we na egu ne platform so kire say in fact wo ye edwuma na ne say wo ye edwuma no but e bi no so ka say regardless of the war church on the platform this one your officer and the purpose na save we because yeah
Kisi Jabena Kasaro. I started looking at him with that eye of contempt, you know. The very moment now, sir, Airbus, who said some by Emma, minima some of Kafa, or no, or say, John Mahama has been cleared of any wrongdoing. And I'm saying, no, this man is not a serious man. Because when they said the previous special prosecutor, no, or starting prosecution process, no.
Yeah.
Emma or Troy Yako Airbus, they will offer information. You nya you do matter do time. Okay. Nini na say John Mahama had some questions to answer.
Yeah.
Because you prove who government official one.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Any they no intermediary 5. What does it? You prove it. It's president government official 1 intermediary 5. It's a conflict of interest. Nepotism. So John Mahama had some questions to answer. It's a Christian double investigations on no yeah say or clear John Mahama of any wrongdoing. What does it? It's me no Saturday or you said that you will be an serious. What does it? Now in some cases we prosecuting 7. You see, as I who say obey the bill and the quarter. Yeah, well, they are afraid of custodial sentence and non-custodial sentence. It's especially with financial crime. Me, some a lawyer, and I'm a judge. Some the obi financial crime was more often. No, I will be interested in recovery. For that matter, non-custodial because Senipano evidence, you show evidence beyond reasonable doubt. Say what bought or minor chrono. What does it?
Yeah.
Not say the person has the financial wherewithal to pay that money. I'll be more interested in recovering Sasikano into the state coffers.
Okay.
Than the say to custody. Only to custody na day. More often, over the custodial sentence now, it goes to the disadvantage of a minor. Because more often than not, let us say, Sikano Ria Buruide Wafa. You understand?
Yeah.
It's a minute. I'll be more interested in recovery. I am not interested in the evidence. Any panel evidence, there were evidence that goes beyond reasonable doubt. Say, but no with dear. You understand? Say, import your work plea bargain. You understand? Now you catch and say, Wafa, Sikano, do you have what it takes to pay? It is only when the person doesn't have the financial might to pay back. Next time, Sikano was send dear, and then you betray also by giving him that custodial sentence. What did I make?
Okay.
It's they should not basically be focused on a custodial sentence. They should do non-custodial by retrieving Yesika Ikodi Abba for 1 number into the coffers of the state.
All right.
That's what I'm more interested in.
Mate, I say, I obey messages in the brain while we're hunting. I mean, fuck, I can't film now. You share other discussions. So now, about share the fight against Galamsey and then I must for you 2 women to Ibiano. Yabu omni yabu omo ebi won so emom komo mu nwom adwuma logistically no mo sanka ahemfo bi no ne amanyofo bi no mo ne ade how mo ndwuma de omo die pa je omo se gam se kon no aheden pa e de ambo omo samebu achi asamanka so say I am convinced that abolishing the OSP will not provide any solutions but instead create an opportunity for the current administration to embezzle taxpayers' funds. However, if the appointment of that office is to be free from political influence, then he said Jaben should step down. The Pandai seat is and will continue to be held by the NPP, inshallah. Let us allow time to take its course. Best regards to Dr. Brana Champong and Samuel Osei Sarkodie alias SOS. Where every year Obama Kutafo. Ghana has now turned to Banana Republic, where executive connive with some political judges and Speaker of Parliament to maltreat opposition members. The letter from Clerk of Parliament to EC telling them to declare Pandai seat as vacant was motion of stay of execution and criteria has been duly filed by the affected MP is very uncalled for and must be condemned by all and sundry. They should forever pray. Power does not change because any individual involved in this travesty of justice shall answer to it one day, and people will come back again. But Beba, where Obama quote for baby no one, but ending come on. Yes, the fight against Galamsey and the name we follow so on
Wafa. It is wrong to say the fight against Galamsey. There is no fight against Galamsey. There is no fight against Galamsey.
Which is saying?
Nya omo ye no. Mo journalist mutaka bibi say crocro the John.
Okay.
You understand? Because so we share the energy now NDC for the year campaign using Galamsey to play on the emotions of Ghanaians.
Okay.
Say MPP4. If I almost accuse Flagstaff House occupants then no. Nana Akufo-Addo say onu na busu aforo the way because oko achim kra you say ebakwa oko achim ebakwa kra Akufo-Addo ne dayichi to Galamsey wo hono. They said all those things. Omo ye press conferences on Bejia River Prah. Sa boy ya ene the way wire toshi. Your friend Sami Jemfi. What I say? Ghana Hanum. One na any say Galamsey Galamsey in its current state no this is what the Ghana Hanum. With President Kufuor time President Kufuor be president. Ye ka Galamsey was about Ghana Hanum. To this extent, no. President Kufuor be president 8 years, no. Ye ka Galamsey was like we are saying it today. Ye ka be sir. Atame's time we kaya. Atame's time. And you see Navy phobia. HSC Galamsey for me the boat canoe. Ma baku koto nsuo mu say Prah also.
Okay.
Baby. And so the president had to come and sympathize with the military, no, for the loss of officer, no. It was then, and I call River Prah, and I call yes certain comments about the seriousness of the Galamsey, not no. There was not a single time President Kufuor did anything of that nature because President Kufuor time, no, not Galamsey, say no,
okay,
and NDC for time, it so what Ghana Hanum. That's who wouldn't say this for the Galamsey by Galamsey the excavators to essay like it is going on now. No, what did him say this for the buy? What I say? It's omo ye na omo na ye demonstration. Now you go to police work car keys there work It was just to instigate Ghanaians against the then government. And there is this engineer, a friend is saying, oh yeah. Minerals expert, your fellow Edem Gobashi.
Okay.
We follow the power of Facebook. Now, one of the concerns, let me tell you something. Sami Jemfi, you are a candidate for prison very soon.
I would say.
Or say, Momo say you are fighting Galamsey. What I say? Gold board. The will be say gold board. Gold Nabotono. Where is your source? Because what them say? International regulations are they tracking the source of the gold because sometimes and for example when they say Liberia war no basically Chastela no it was because of the minerals that they war Liberia no minerals no in some bonnet to enrich themselves into no the regulations are say this time around no there is the need for minerals, we are diamond, bauxite, your friend is saying gold. I say you source no, as to whether source no, a genuine source.
Okay, that's the traceability of it.
Traceability no.
Okay.
Why I say traceability no? It no. Gomashi tebia obisa say gold board, mo source a motor gold no hono no. Ene himfa. Mo nchira yen. I believe Sami Jefi tried to answer it by saying someone was small scale miners. Or me also unim say small scale miners. What does it? In this whole gold business, small scale miners almost for me less than 5% of and go for a work business. And more often, small scale miners pineapple only concession. What they do is that they set up the office and I almost talk gold from Galamsey for them. What does it? Almost talk gold from Galamsey for them. And so what say? What for me gold bought? Talk gold because the big mining companies there. Yeah. It's where is what source as far traceability is concerned, and even a woman gold, if go machine business question way often and often. So when them say Sami Jefi buy declaration of the Oma yes is gold Oma town profits Oma ye dem can speak now no pono. Omunye bi. It's a say Sami Jefi or a candidate for prison one day. You understand? Let us continue to ask this government say, gold board norms of our formula, where do they get their gold from? That is why you can't fight Galamsey. And the Omo yade there, a crocodile the John. Omo did that Ghana for 9 months. You tell them that a month ago, Shadow be a soldier for. Oh, Chidim. And Omo said, Ahomachibi, and Omo police for this soldier for Google was on a coach. What will be you? Yes. Me say, that Ghana for. They are just pretending. Sure, and now woman be cancer be sending me video. Bia, your friend is saying, Lance Minister. Yes, 9 months for no call baby. And in the video, no, he is alleged to have said, say. It is beyond jurisdiction. It's a hand of the Mamma. So that Galam said, "I'm for no." What I say? This government, you see, it's a more journalist. You have to reframe the way you talk about this Galam. There is no fight against Galamsey. There is no fight against Galamsey. You understand? They are just deceiving us, and they are seriously. It's what they say. Oscar over Labi. I win. Then I have no. I don't know if you go try. Your friend is saying, the China is someone back because I had a Galamsey. Oscar for your friend is saying, NDC MP, member of parliament. Now I say, yes, sir, NDC lawyer, yeah, or go to police war car, your friend is saying, Bakavama. The group be of formula, they are still from saying, a democracy hub. Almost guys no back home say regional ministers be Galamsey up to date I'm looking almost say no someone jano democracy hub is so one of the groups are almost fighting Akufo-Addo Abaya to the advantage of NDC. Sure. And net yet democracy hub for no say we want to stay neutral and then make sure that it is the country's interest we are fighting. It's accusation at a level against Akufo-Addo then the dom and Rano. We are seeing similar or even worse actions today. Omo who say certain regional ministers, he's a very nice friend of mine. What I say, certain regional ministers are involved in your friend is including the Ashanti regional minister. And then they see. Then they see. Yachi Abranti, I believe about 3 weeks to 1 month today. Yeah. Former war last week, the Facebook war, I say power sweet indeed. Now, and now the same people Obino, a year more there. Now, and then what banner you are doing worse now you can. When detain you, I say Akufo-Addo Numpona now or in town for Numpono. He never detained us when we criticize his government of involvement in Galamsey. Yeah. And then look at what is happening. What does the Omu Dipone no Kaswa? Now the security agencies, you the way around. My memory seconds because about 150 million Ghana cedis how they fight Galamsey or the man 9 motion they are fighting Galamsey. You look at there's no fighter. This is kind of waste of. A job for the boys. I might say 150 million. A job for the boys. 9 was war. Almost first places are almost share no. Omo can say more logistical problems.
Yes, I can.
Now say omo 150 million now work na. Would they complain about logistical problems?
Okay.
150 million could do a lot in terms of logistics for them to fight the canker. But the question is that, you see, it is just to play on the emotions of people, of Ghanaians. But problem no, you understand? You understand? Just for the optics. For the optics. But in reality, no bonino, eguso. Now me no yentim be river Prah. Yentim be Ankobra. Yen konkrai is the bahonum. Yes. The thing is that say problem no, also have a problem now. You will see it reciprocal effects, you know. You will see it in the color of the rivers here. OTF is Ankobra de Prah. We will see it, and then is it not worse than the MPP left it?
But see, to be fair, so quite and determine say be a fighter and fighter. Young quite a bit to hold on so no. Say be you to me
and then yes say Oscar Oforilabi baby on any microphone mine no United Nations Forest reserve then you say there was some species of and maybe were honum only a special birds be it you know South Forest Reserve no they are reserving for that United Nations heritage then you understand but and honum and I'm too gold no. You understand? It's you know, media ni America ni say. Ni end it focus say mun change mo write ups na ya no. There is no fight against Galamsey. Rather there is an encouragement for people to continue. The only thing is say anytime they are being so the obi aba for the cameras. Ya chino you go no handcuffs you didn't know or you obi a force or you sympathizer of the previous government. What I say? But currently no the boys and then the men who are sympathizers of the NDC and who help the NDC's cause in making sure the NDC beba power no. They are seriously involved in this canker.
And I know be framing. Now also Japausa hemfa I mean few side. Okay. Now no person ma me info bi ba some kind of my friend Bomo on me kasa TV or say you know Nicholas Amankwa or NDC MP for me East. Also offer. Conversation with their man or yama asrafo for boho ban say how dey enko ha. Mate. O come in central so Joanna Jan could be MP. Yes. Also, so no, bisa because I know say at the tender age, you know, of 8. I was starting say, well, yeah, you know, I said, okay, yes. I was yes, some kind of write ups, no idea.
So currently, there's no fight against Galamsey. Very well. It's in the next time, car. Sentences. There is no fight against Galamsey. Nia omo yeno, omo di yeniso, but in actuality, no, ejumano, koso, boneno, and kofugusu dipa. Yeah.
Very sorry. All right, so yamfa nkonkwa na yamfa course kakra. The other one need to be nkoso. Yabre no kopa ti fache me na kuku ne de bebre pa ewe bebre mama ma nso wait me 1 minute clear no clear ku no kakra ma me na
your friend is saying you see empenyi for the bu baby say kwase aniti a
na gregu
because sa soldier fo yi a omu ye ku yi once again omo rhetorics now they claim to be people who are coming to fight for the interest of the ordinary citizen.
Yeah.
And you know, they do so by making sure that first of all, they get the support of the people. What does it? So when they say near Kosovo, Cameroon.
Yes.
When they say near Kosovo, Tanzania. Oba or no wow. She's supposed to have their friend Abadai. You see what is happening in Tanzania? What they do is that they start by playing on the emotions of citizens, you know. Now, to me, are inciting citizens, you know, against Abayino, so that when they take action, you know, they will have the tacit support of Amanfo.
Yeah.
But only when they assume the mantle of leadership, you know, and Amanfo real character and nature. You understand? It's, you know, media they are also know. Because gradually, it is getting closer to Ghana. What I say? It is getting close because Ofasuru Hanuma, Mali Fuane, Burkina.
Yeah,
what I say? And I attract Ghana because Ghana they are very tolerant. To say that your Mahama, who amemoya on the crofo omo ye dem basama say ye nim say ye ka humpa because you was abotre no. That is why sometimes you can't just instigate the people against Abai because you feel say 4 years there enche ebeba. It is if say nya wo ye no afuna manfo na they have the benefit of omo tambo to boot you out of power. It's a free Burkina Faso a free Mali Burkina Faso no. Accra Ghana. Ako remo Benin. Benin is very close to Ghana.
Yeah.
Togo pe and check Ghana Benin.
Okay.
What does it? And I believe say Togo, I don't know whether it's a democracy.
I also know.
What does it? Yes. It's you sa or train home.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that is the only thing that is because to a certain extent political tolerance yetimi tolerate your because say asem 2 year parties ni nyina yetimi koshia for example na say former first lady wu ye say ye nyina ye koye what I say ensem sisi we pro ba umia your mahama no exchanging pleasantries say efe Sunday man say amanfo no hu a at the top there is a sizable level of tolerance amongst the people.
Okay.
It's added to the young quadrano so I say you check.
All right.
But as a Sunday man na but I believe say I get careful I do baby no. We are ushia. Enyi.
Martin Meda say we from Capitol Gospel share. In fact, if truly MPP need power come 2028, then I'm pleading to all delegates to give Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the mandate. It will be easy and simple. With regards to Honorable Mavis Al Komsin, incoming NPP National Women's Organizer, hopeful on the no Masoud Edifree Kumasi Bantima and Wadiaba. I said the NDC have proven at all times that they can never be trusted when it comes to issues of national interest. The NPP must unite and rescue Ghana from his oppressors. That is the oppressors rule. Bawumia Beba 2028. Best regards to Honorable Sampine, National First Vice Chairman hopeful. Also there were the Abane 0248 071174. But Oba Swamani Ntia Womamena Ubo de Baby Okasa Frena Wacha Wadrin 0248 071174. Yebia Humandi to wait to Remuna 880 and come 0248 071174. Na yenbo enkomande anopay messages ni bebre no na eba say na kwai dey wait me remunade nkomo say good morning achamba I say hey adam line eba na akati o eba na akati all right my say be ya 0248 071174 0248 071174 na yendi enkomo ende pay. Good morning, Chamaba. NDC has nothing to offer to Ghanaians. It's time for the MPP to unite. Okay, let me show you. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning. Radio PRO.
Didn't know about Benyan Kwada. What?
Again.
I mean, yes, sir.
Pay mother was papa. Wa kwenja damam. Na. The first week I see do mincha was Mr. Chris Abu Papa. Na mincha former MP for Secretary Famesa. Incoming Western Regional Treasurer and I appear. Incoming Western Regional Women's Organizer. Okay, Tinakatia. Now incoming MP for Kwesimin team Mami Apukia for 2028. Better in someone working now or more. But no in there. Party painful. Na party for our Western region. Them President Akufo-Addo obeya obo tum wa Western region wa fa ntempo we fra makisi in the secretary kwade hu dobu road wa ha. First no na bi hu bi. In the pole etumi gina wo e ba say. In the pole etumi gina wo be to ko ko butu ekigina wo bi me phone. First no so na ekigina one wa je phone. No wa je back no we dey mo ye nyama pi. By in the two kids and one marriage. Into said, I may pay us into young born the woman for who there. President Akufo-Addo Ben because you and wasn't there Western region. One more she because let some whatever back. And the market second MP no listen there at two occasion there about capture second market or budget in the web with soon. You was second because let some more the Ben what also and the piano I mean you better.
I count some with CP. Mammy free and cotton ponemco is card curtain. So good morning.
the radio PRO.
Edino abono benya nkwa wate.
Nyame nshawo lonyo kase.
Amen.
Na mbedo hoso mbona bado. The ska ketende ya atado de. Them amembo fu we no 2028 years so. MPP besana da we ska ketendio. Today. Gara na fa na ina so o pele nu no prekope. Se PRO ya yo ho. Asipepe peni. Na Ghana fu binu. Okopo Ghana fetri mo ten. Okoto apopan the NDC. They will be the women in your catch one day. NDC will may be soon ko papiala. When say no way. And the papa benawaba. You to fight kotuaba. My NDC the 24 hours to Mirba. Magapuha, Usaku Hobi. Diviere, Usaku Hobi, Ganagas, Usaku Hobi. After that, or the concrete, not the rough for 2 months. To be the papa dancer and see. Scientific for young people. In your commitment, the Ghana for when this and that Ghana could use some men women on entities with the two best years. Nay, a woman, ye may a kunafo, when the people bring a janka, Akuma up to him. That's it.
That's what I say. I mean, count 0248071174. 0248071174. Try. So which me room I said line no frana I drop it. I don't know. It could be say a problem maybe a man can turn down a pay. Case you come on line no I say frana.
Yeah, I no pay unim me bra be wo useju sub-zero.
Yeah.
I no pay me channel pa. In fact, a very regular contributor to this program.
Sure.
I no pay sub-zero baby I will be aro yamin kan ho na we do maybe away so yamin hwe na enkoyi. It once again me dem mean sababa area no. Ghana for your best ramo. You see, amemo no mema enye obi say media me nye politics. Inti no omo ka me nkebi. And so who say who politics. And so decisions are affect your life no politicians. And they take and now make it. Inti no moma ye nyina ye mfa ye hunjim. We ye Ghana ni na nya ekwoso and almost the city is performing so well against the dollar. I just anomoka. And so wo marketer prices of goods, so what are they? Echo. You see, there was single digit if inflation.
Yeah.
So you correlation, with prices on the market. No, it's no. You best say I'm out for you. Say, monko house to house, door to door, pillow to pillow. Na monko can sem pano. Enter a man for especially Cecia you we Ghana for. Oh, hold na say oh MPP delegate bia or te peswaso ada or te man temwa. The only person who can change the economic fortunes of this country is Dr. Bahumia. What I say? Now, Mama Yenya campaign with Dr. Bahumia. Now, on be taking mantle. On the NDC has nothing again to say about Bahumia.
Okay.
Omo presenting new candidate. Into the best Ghana for. Say I no pay a Juma me de Ghana for England say best remo. MPP delegates or say Dr. Bahumia is the real deal.
All right.
Make sure be here.
Me da CP you are Chris Labi Boatin and pay ono ene share the kon be sia ma na mo frɛ na emba yi ni na mo fanche na that's a challenge kakra ya me adom wo china ewukuada ebesen hia na mema mo bere pa na mo tumi ma dwen che no e de aba asana bi enkom the executive producer bere meba na Konadu Prah oskane from Paul man so abana se wa meni apa me da mo ase Yaro Care DJ Black Foreigner DJ Bone and a Joe Same a director of camera operations was saying friends Sunday cuz we DOP on pay DOP no pay director of camera operations it's DCOP hey abranti we pa deputy commissioner director of camera okay on the DOCP camera and emu bi aye all right you see some 26 minutes past the hour 9 mini ade watch Ramaba AS Encho the radio PRO Kubala Baruki Ja Itabi Ajagrabi Rabasaka Abinzi Abazi Abarko. I may have been short. I'm out of here. Good morning.